boy been cheat on miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On a hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add Nick say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that?
Yeah. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas saying they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, you a 5 buzz. Niggas switched up like a bitch, so they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real. All that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills. Till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth. And new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only rhyme cause they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands. Long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga took the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. The closer homie can be your biggest hater, and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause it's real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done killed something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and think it's shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, and I spend my money on my own time. Bitch! I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. The closer homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
Hey, man. Tell a friend to come on in, man. It's Alabama Hitter, and this is His Squad TV. I think y'all Get your sip on, grab your popcorn. Shout out to my dog Chevy Blue. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to Divine Black Rose in the building. Sharon Webster in the building. Salute to your loved one. Yeah, we got Jackie Williams in the building. Salute to my homie Jack in the building, bro. Yes, indeed. And listen, to all my Bush babies, salute to you. Salute to you, man. We finna get right into it because this is, the sound is weird. We got to check out the sound. Hold on, let me see what's going on with the sound. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got here. Sound still sound weird. Let me know something. Let me know.
First of all, I stand a little more than 5 feet down, but we can still ball, nigga. I ain't scared at all. I guess you niggas don't know or can't see that it ain't even wise jumping to me incorrect. But yet and still when niggas feel they can deal, I will split your ass up for real. Cause we the maniacs with the token good axe. No, I don't carry an axe, but I still swing low with the number tracks. Or being made by Organo, ICE, while we coolin' in the shade, ain't getting paid for chillin', illin', willing to do what I got to do to come through. No speaker, below he will never come weaker. Uniquer than a lot of MCs out today, because I'm more than careful about what I say when I become a microphone. It's on, then better leave me alone. I'm in my zone. Pole to tap if you offer me a tag. Like it when I'm talking, hoes can dance, all in hands. The microphone when it's in my grip. I do not slip. I can't forget my lips, don't team up and dip. Well, great Scott is here, see? It seems like he has a mouth full of no teeth. I smile because your eyes can't take the glass. But see, that's okay, I cut off all my hair. And everybody stop and stare when we come into place. And I can get on the mic with no time to wait. Get right up in your face, kick the flavor in your face. And when I hold the microphone, it's the damn disgrace. How you don't comprehend what I'm saying to do. And I'm the seat the double E from the good and more crew. I'm coming through, Ooh, I can't even stop. If you know me, I'm down with that nigga pop, and my nigga Mike L, and the first beat, and my nigga Ricky.
You know who down with me? What we sounding like now, y'all? What we sounding like now, y'all? Let me know something, fam. Give me something. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let's do that. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, man. Let me know what we sounding like. Okay, we good now? Okay. All right, we good. For sure. My bad, y'all. We had to get that together, man. Okay, listen. Friday Night Live. We got hella news on the horizon. We got Antoine Massey. Oh man, somebody and it got to be somebody close in proximity that then put this thing on. Then gave up the ghost on Antoine Massey and got him up out of that. We're gonna go through that. And man, listen, the defense for Diddy, Mark Agnifilo, screwed the pooch, man. This boy done screwed the pooch. I don't know what the hell he was thinking he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get into all of that, y'all. We got to get into all of that. Yeah. Let's do that now. Let's get into it. And JB say he smashed the like button. Share me the bit. What up with it, frat? Yeah, we got to get into this, y'all. This boy wasn't nothing but a mile and a half away from the detention center. What the hell going on in New Orleans, man? They done caught that boy in Highland Grove, and it's crazy because you know he damn near tipped off these folks. He talking about, you know, Lil Wayne, please help me, bro. You know, I'm such and I'm Lil Antoine. I'm Lil Antoine. Your daddy Rabbit and my daddy used to be partners. Well, common sense will tell a nigga to go sit down in Holly Grove and wait for the nigga. And that's what it was, man. But without further ado, let's get to it. Damn it, Antoine. Salute to everybody that won on the prize picks or whatever the hell y'all betting on. Because Derrick Grove's still out there. If he ain't out there for nothing but another 24 hours, he outlasted the other 9 inmates. So let's get into it.
Mind behind this operation. We do know that Groves had an ex-girlfriend who was actually an employee at the jail, correct?
Right. She was a guard.
And, she was a guard at one point, has since been fired. However, that's the only person that we've known with ties to Groves. Now, if he and Massey were the two who coordinated this escape, you know, there are going to be a lot of questions, you know, asked and hopefully answered by Massey now that he's in custody.
And certainly the more that time passed from that May 16th escape, the more the law enforcement was operating on the theory that the escaped inmates had gone their separate ways. They were no longer, say, together in hiding. The last pair were the 2 arrested in Texas. They got the furthest of anyone we know so far. And they were together in a car, arrested by authorities in Texas. But everyone else had been arrested separately. Generally, if you're going to cover your tracks and remain in hiding, the fewer people that know, the better.
Sure. Acting
in concert with another person.
How many of y'all feel like this man folk gave him up? All of that. Please, Antoine, please turn yourself in. I believe his people gave him up, man. Yeah, I really believe his people gave him up, and it's looking real crazy right now. What's good, Shark? What's going on with you? What's good, fam? Take a shot for your boy. Indeed. You already know what it is, man. We finna go over this whole situation with Antoine Massey. Then we gonna jump down this Diddy. Nope. Then we're gonna cover the Diddy story as well. Let's go.
Could also, put them in jeopardy of being caught.
Yes.
Massey was again caught in that 9400 block of strollers in Hollygrove by himself in a residence. And that's generally, it's almost kind of on the edge of Lakeview on the way to Metairie Road. You could describe it as behind the Costco. A relatively peaceful residential neighborhood.
Yeah, not really Lakeview, but Uptown. It's closer to Hollygrove, borders Uptown,
right.
And other areas like that. Now, just a few moments ago, you were looking at a booking photo for one of the plumbers who was working at the jail, who has been accused of helping these inmates escape. Now, that affidavit in his arrest is where we got a tremendous amount of information about how this breakout happened. And that's when we first learned that Massey and Groves may have been the two that were the ringleaders behind this, and that they had been working together, that they had confronted this plumber allegedly. Plumber now tells a different story through his attorney. So all of those details are going to play out in court. I think that's when we're finally going to figure out exactly what happened. But you would assume that the U.S. Marshal's Office, the NOPD, every law enforcement agency, Louisiana State Police, which Truth NOLA has been essential in all of this, that they are all questioning Massey, that they are going to try and get as much information out of him as possible about, number one, how this went down, and number two, where Derrick Groves might be. And you mentioned in the case of the Sterling Williams, the maintenance man at the jail who was arrested, and in fact, he was the first of the non-escape.
Damn, Sterling. they gonna beat this boy ass tonight. I'm just telling you. They would have put the beats on Antoine Massey. You know what I'm saying? He got arrested about 3:30. They probably already did. He probably nursing his wounds, sitting up in, you know what I'm saying, in a cell right now. I guarantee you they put the beats on this boy for old time's sake.
He's, to be arrested as a helping or an accomplice.
Yes.
And the initial account, I'm glad you used the word allegedly, because that's now in some dispute by his own attorney. But his allegation that he told detectives at the time of his arrest was that he was threatened with a shank, a crude homemade prison knife, that under that threat, he turned off the water so that the inmates could crawl through a hole that they, I guess, punched through a wall of an empty cell behind a toilet and sink fixture. Later, once he got to court, his attorney gave a different account, that it was a matter of a plumbing issue and maintenance that led to him turning off the water.
Even said he was not threatened with a shank by these two inmates. That's what the lawyer said in court once Sterling Williams went to court. So this is.
Oh, he gonna get one. Rest of the show, he finna get one. It's a whole lot of lumps and bumps coming Antoine Massey way, and he know it. You know it. This is one of them situations where you just, you know what I'm saying, you cover up and let them go for what they know, fam. You don't have no rights in this situation, you know. And these folk pissed. So you know what it is, man. You know what it is. Whatever they charging him with, they finna go max. They going enhancements and everything. I'm talking about for real.
It's definitely in dispute, not completely 100% fact at this point, but that is what law enforcement believed, and that is what was contained in that arrest affidavit.
But we do know, obviously, Antoine Massey was vocal by, and obviously some risk there on going on social media, giving a lengthy account in which, as you recall, he said, I didn't escape, I was let out, led to obviously a whole nother sequence of questions as to who might have been involved. Obviously, Sterling Williams is facing the charges of aiding the escape. Were there others? The Attorney General's office is deep into a criminal investigation into whether there was other inside help. But by all accounts, Antoine Massey, he was vocal when he was on that tier prior to all of this. He was vocal when he popped up on that social media claiming innocence.
And see, this is, they already building the case now. They telling you he was the most vocal one. He was the most vocal one. So they finna reach in their back pocket and put Lord knows how many years behind this dude, man. Yeah, man. I'm talking about like, shit, 30? You know, that's the magic number. 30 years off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Sweet baby strawberries, what's happening?
What it do, what the business is?
I can't call it, fam. What you got going?
Oh, nothing, but just tuned into this a little earlier. And I'm just like you was a mile and some yards away from the jail.
Yeah, nowhere.
How dumb.
Yeah.
But this is what I wanted to ask you. Did you hear the press conference where they said the sheriff got a personal telephone call?
Yeah, no.
Yes, it wasn't no Crime Stopper. They called her cell phone.
Oh yeah, that's family. That's family. I'm telling you.
You were supposed to call the hotline. They're not going to give them the $25,000. 50,000. They particularly said you have to call the Crime Stoppers number.
Yeah, you got to go through the right channels. So,
why y'all call me?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, why y'all on my phone? Click.
Facts.
That looks suspicious.
Oh, that ain't suspicious. That's family. I'm telling you what it is. If you get any news or you hear anything, please give me a call. Type shit. That's all.
Okay. That is. Are they gonna get rewarded?
Nah, I don't think so.
Suckers.
I don't think so. You know how this go. If you don't go through the proper channels, they will not pay that bounty.
That's crazy. I don't know what they was thinking.
But let me run this content, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stay up here if you want to.
Okay.
Mute up.
I'm trying to find it.
Charges that put him there, domestic violence, up to and including a rape charge, as well as the escape itself. Kind of hard to make that argument while a fugitive on the run, when you're not where you're supposed to be in custody. But nevertheless, we heard it, he said it. I didn't escape, I was let out.
Yes. He also has a lengthy rap sheet as well for prior crimes in addition to what he's facing now.
And, you know, important to note that among the priors were 2 escapes, one from a jail and one from a juvenile detention center, as well as twice cutting off an electric ankle bracelet when he was out on bail. And so he's considered a 4-time escapee before this.
This is
Which,
what I
of course,
want to get
raises
to.
a lot of questions about the security on Strelitz.
This is what I want to get to. They live at the place where he was caught. And I just want y'all to watch this close and let me know, is this lady, is she in on the play? Did she make a phone call? Is she in on the play? Or what's really going on with this? Check her demeanor, check her, you know what I'm saying, her body language and everything she's saying. Let's go.
Street. Amelia Strahan is at the scene. She's joining us live now with the latest on what's happening out there. Amelia, I imagine there's a very heavy law enforcement presence, or at least there was.
Yeah, Katie, I believe there was. It has mostly cleared out from what we can see here from the 9400 block of Strolitz Street. We're told Antoine Massey's around 6 weeks on the run have come to a close now. And we actually checked the distance from Orleans Justice Center, and we're only about 1.5 miles away. So after over a month on the run, he was located here on Strolitz Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. We're told multiple law enforcement agencies were involved in this arrest. We're also told that he did not put up any kind of fight. Now, NOPD is going to have the latest information on this arrest and on the inmates on the run tonight at 5:30. And of course, WWL is going to have our Lily Cummings there. So we'll learn more about how the arrest went down here on Strolitz Street in Holly Grove. Now, that, of course, just leaves Derek Groves left on the run. This makes 9 of the 10 inmates that escaped Orleans Justice Center back in May captured. So now 6 weeks after big development, I believe this is actually 6 weeks to the day or very close to it. And again, found just about 1.5 miles away from the Justice Center. So we're looking forward to learning more details about this arrest. But again, for what we know now, Massey did not put up a fight with law enforcement, and he was arrested here on the 9400 block of Strolitz Street. Like I said, law enforcement appear to have cleared out of this area, but hopefully we'll learn more now that we know there were multiple law enforcement agencies involved. I'm sure when this arrest happened, it was a heavily patrolled area. So as we get those updates, we will keep you updated. And again, this is, around 6 weeks since that escape. So we're looking forward to hearing what the NOPD has to say tonight at 5:30.
Amelia, can you pan around and show us what the neighborhood looks like in that area? I'm just curious if it's just a regular residential neighborhood, or, was he sitting in the middle of a bunch of houses of people who just had no idea that he was in there? I think a lot of people at home might have those same questions. So what does the neighborhood look like where you are?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me step out of the frame really quickly so you guys can kind of get a better look. There are other news cruises here as well. Everyone's interested to see what happened here. It looks like a lot of just residential, there's a bunch of houses. There are some people with nicely kept gardens over there. It looks like a really peaceful street. We've seen a few families come in and out of their houses. So it's not exactly the kind of place you would expect someone to hide. It looks very peaceful, very, like a family friendly area. Like I said, we've seen a few people come in and out, not heavily trafficked. Again, is Strolitz Street, 9400 block, Holly Grove. Again, very residential area, and it appears to be peaceful right now, Katie.
Yeah, it's really interesting. There's a high fence. If that is the correct address, I'm assuming that you're standing in front of, there's a high fence there. Looks like the yard is well kept. It raises all these questions about whether or not he was in an abandoned house, whether or not someone who owned the house knew that he was staying in there. I'm sure those questions are all being asked by law enforcement tonight. But it's very interesting that it's already cleared out. They must have swooped in and cleared out, Amelia.
That's exactly what we thought whenever we pulled up. We were expecting to see a lot of cars, and it was clear. But again, we know there were multiple law enforcement agencies, and they've had their eyes on this guy for a long time. So hopefully that arrest was swift. Like we are hearing from law enforcement, he didn't put up a fight. That may be part of why the scene has already cleared. And of course, after so many weeks of hard work by our law enforcement agencies, we're happy to hear that it seemed to be a smooth arrest for the most part. And again, that's just what we're hearing from law enforcement right now, but we're going to get more information. Now, as far as that house goes, I heard you mention the high fence. I'm not 100% sure that is the home. We're told it was on this block. Now, hopefully that's a question that we will hear more from NOPD about tonight. But again, all of these houses look, well kept. Looks like people live here.
Officers took him into custody again peacefully this afternoon, from what we hear from the U.S. Marshal's Office. That is Massey with handcuffs on, being walked by those heavily armed law enforcement. I can't tell which agency. It looks like it just says police on their vests from where I'm standing. But,
Actually, plain as day say U.S. Marshals. I know you can see that right by the body cam.
This is a picture that we got just into the WWL Louisiana newsroom, and you can see underneath the super that's on your screen, that banner at the bottom of your screen, law enforcement agency insignias mentioned there, 5 of them, 5 different law enforcement agencies, all apparently working together to bring this escaped inmate back into custody. He is now going to be facing a number of other charges in addition to the ones that he was already in Orleans Justice Center for, awaiting trial, Mike.
Well, certainly the escape, and I know that has an opportunity. He was very vocal when he posted that social media video about claiming his innocence and wanting to fight charges against him, including the escape, which he said he was let out. It'll be interesting to see if he's that.
Keep saying the same thing. So basically, what they got Antoine Massey in New Orleans, and this is it's good because and the reason why I say it's good is because of the fact that nobody got hurt, fam. From what we've seen from this and the type of aggression they were going at these folks with, I honestly felt like they were gonna do something dirty to these boys when they found them. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? With the marshals, being involved, and they couldn't basically do their old, hometown theatrics, if that makes sense. So yeah, man, they got Antoine Massey, Derrick Groves still on the run, and they said that we coming. We definitely coming. They interviewed the lady, and I'm looking for that interview, y'all. Let me see. I'm finna try to find it. Matter of fact, I know who got it. I ain't even finna trip. I know who got it. Let's see. Salute to everybody that came in the building, man. If y'all hadn't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. And we're going to take it from there. Let me see where we at. We're going to start right here. You still with me, Sweet Baby Strawberries? Here we go.
I'm broken. Please get in touch with Reverend Brown, your grandfather, your aunties, your sister, somebody, and turn yourself in. I need you. I cannot do this, son.
You know this man has given the feds hell, because when they called him, oh boy, they wanted him bad, bruh.
You could see they wanted him bad, bro. They taking photo ops with this man. This like the 6th or 7th officer or pictures with different officers I've seen Antoine Massey take, bro. Everybody took a picture with this man, bro.
Check out the braids. This nigga got a lineup and everything, fam. What the hell going on, man? Somebody knew that he was out here, man. What is really going on? This man got a lineup. He got the fresh braids. Boy, they kept him under wraps. I think what he been out 6 weeks? Not too shabby. Especially being, you know what I'm saying, a mile and a half away from where you just broke out from. You just kicking it. That's wild.
They wanted their share of clout, and they wanted to memorialize this, man. All right, now, this is like his 4th time escaping prison. Bro, this your last. After this one, bro, after you did your big one, bro, I feel like, they about to put you where, like, the prison break folks was at, bro. They about to put you in 24/7 lockdown, bro. Chains to the ankles, chains to the wrist. You not getting out of chains unless it's to use the bathroom, bro. But you never getting out. You never escaping again, man.
This actually came from a Crime Stoppers tip, Katie. So we know that a $50,000 reward had been offered for some.
Now, see, they saying it came from a Crime Stopper tip. So they may get paid.
Did you listen to the news conference? It was like 16 minutes long.
Nah, I hadn't listened to it. But that's what they saying on this news channel, saying that it was an actual Crime Stoppers tip.
Let me tell you, the what you call it, DPS and the state police and the marshals.
Right.
So she started laughing, talking about, I can't say who called my phone.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Watch it. We can get a chance.
But if they grateful enough, they'll make sure it happens.
Man, they gonna think she gonna bust it down. They gonna bust it down.
I can believe it.
Some weeks now, they had been waiting on tips, in fact, pursuing some of them unsuccessfully until today. This tip panned out. Somebody will be collecting $50,000. It came through Crime Stoppers. Other agencies involved, the U.S. Marshals were kind of leading the search, but instrumental and at this residence were representatives of the New Orleans Police Department, Louisiana State Police, U.S. Marshals, of course, along with JPSO, not far from the Jefferson Parish border.
That's right on the line.
They assisted. Obviously, they were taking, no chances or risks with these. This particular escaped inmate being considered potentially armed, potentially dangerous, but it ended peacefully. He's now back in custody. Obviously, he'll be facing a charge of escape in addition to the previous charges for which he was being held at the Orleans Justice Center of domestic violence that included rape.
Find these inmates. They have descended on location after location after location. And this afternoon, as we know and as we've been reporting, we now know that Antoine Massey was taken into custody on Strelitz Street. Amelia Strahan is at the scene. She's joining us live now with the latest on what's happening out there. Amelia, I imagine there's a very heavy law enforcement presence, or at least there was.
Yeah, Katie, I believe there was. It has mostly cleared out from what we can see here from the 9400
We didn't went through this, so we're gonna come up through
we're
this.
told Antoine Massey's.
I don't know what's going on.
I look for it. I'm trying to show something right quick.
I don't even know what's happening. I get a call and I'm just coming and everything's over.
This is what I want to try to hear.
Sensitive situation, but I guess your thoughts. This is an inmate. Inmate.
She don't want to be on TV. They put the damn microphone to the wood gate. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Has been on the run for quite some time. If you can. Yes, ma'am. Your thoughts on Antoine Massey being here on your property?
This is wild.
I don't know what's going on, sir. I don't know. I really don't.
Gotcha.
Are you shocked?
I'm very shocked. Yes. I don't want to be on the news. I don't know what's going on. Where's the police? I don't even know what's happening. I get a call and I'm just coming and everything's over. I really don't know. All I know is they found the guy here.
She found fake.
That's it. I don't know what's going on.
Were the police
Right.
here when you got here?
I just got
Definitely.
here right now. I don't see no one here but you all.
So it's cleared
So I
out.
don't know. I mean, I can open the gate. I just don't want to be on camera. That's all.
For sure.
So police told you it was at this address.
Yes.
And do you know anything about the tenants?
There's
That
no
was-
tenant here. It's just a family house. Like I say, I'll normally do Airbnb, but I'll keep it open. You know, I just keep it open all
Okay,
the time
so
because we have
was
a
it
gate.
a family that he was here with?
I don't know anything, man. I really don't. I don't know anything.
Yeah. How many units is this?
Two.
Two?
Two.
Two units and you own it?
Yes, I own it.
Well, I do appreciate your time, man.
No problem. I'm still trying to find out what's happening.
And your son was cutting grass earlier today.
Right. Thank you. You said you don't. Yeah. I understand. Would you mind saying a few words with us if we don't put your face on?
She said she don't want her face on the TV.
And she got a justice shirt on.
Look at this shit, man.
She probably was the one that called.
That damn show was. You can best believe it.
Mm-hmm.
She poised for this.
On the camera?
That's Amelia
She
Stroud.
the
And
one
she
that got out of her
She's
NOPD. I'm sorry.
These people, bro. She wants to remain anonymous. They told her, "Oh yeah, we're gonna hide your face," while putting this big camera live, by the way, in her face. Nah, man. That is scandalous, man. Scandalous. But the rest of her story, I'll be real, after listening to what she said again, I'm still not buying the fact that she had no idea, bruh. I'm not buying it, not one bit. But y'all listen to this and let me know what you think.
Again, apparently she's got some more information for us. So Amelia, what you got for us?
What a
And it's quite a
fit.
situation because this is two properties.
Hey guys, we're actually talking to the woman who owns the, let's turn the camera this way. We're actually talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where Antoine Massey was allegedly found. She doesn't want her to want to respect her request. So I'm going to get Robin to put the camera back down and we're going to ask her a few questions. You guys can listen in.
They want to talk about her skirt.
I mean, is it shocking to hear this happen not only on your property but in your neighborhood? Because a lot of people we spoke to say they were just talking to someone just cutting grass here earlier today,
Yeah,
and
my
then this
son.
happened.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. You know, it's kind of shocking, you know, but hey, you know, things like this happen. We just have to, you know, kind of be careful, I guess, you know.
Have you seen any signs of this? Anything suspicious?
Seen any signs? No.
And it's only one tenant you were telling us that lives here.
Yes, only one tenant.
And you said telling me when you were closing the gate that Antoine Massey might have run in, broken in. Is
Right,
that
because I'm frustrated too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop. So, you know, so I don't know.
So
And
who
what do
actually
you know
called
about
you
the
and gave you
family?
call?
Do you know anything about the family, the tenant that was staying there?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Who actually called you and alerted you of what was going on at your property?
My friend called me. A friend of mine. I guess is all over the news, and they know my property. So,
Did she see the whole arrest happen or just the law enforcement presence?
just the law enforcement. Yeah.
in your message to NOPD? You weren't even really notified.
I don't have a message anymore. I'm really I'm shocked right now.
Shut up.
All right, thank you so much.
All right,
ma'am.
thank you so
And-
much.
and
All right, now I'll pull the camera back up, guys. Yeah, so like we mentioned, this was a quiet street. Now we just heard from the woman who owns the Airbnb. Robin, I'm going to get us to turn around really quickly. You can see there's a really high gate here. She says that she knew nothing about this until her neighbor called. She says it is 2 units in this the property, but there was only one family staying there. Now she said she doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know if potentially he broke in. She doesn't know if there's any association with the family. She said she is really in the dark right now. She wasn't on the property when this happened, and she pulled up and there were unmarked vehicles in the driveway. So again, Antoine Massey, like we've said, 6 weeks on the run, 1.5 miles from the Justice Center. This is where he was arrested. This is the 9400 block of Strolich Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. Again, we were talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where he was allegedly arrested, and she said that it's a really quiet neighborhood, and she used the word several times, shocked. She said, I am shocked to hear that this happened. She said, I never expected it would happen on my property. So she didn't want to show her face on camera. Understandably, this is a high stress situation for her and really caught her off guard. She wasn't able to share much much about the family that lives in this Airbnb, or was staying in the Airbnb at the time, rather. But she did say it's a 2-unit property. Only one of them was occupied, and we're waiting to hear more details from police. Now, I want to give you guys a look at the neighborhood because, like she mentioned, it looks.
Man, listen, y'all. That lady called on this dude, man. Man, I don't care how many of these stories we see. When somebody's a hero, oh, they want to be known for that.
That was staying in the other unit. Maybe that family alerted Antoine Massey he could come and hide out in the other unit because nobody lives there. Maybe that's the case. And then maybe they turned on him once they found out, I just heard it's actually $50,000, not $20,000. So once they heard, bro, there's a $50,000 award on this man head, man, come on, bro. Easy call, out of here. Goodbye. Now, I'll be real. I don't think Derrick Groves is going to get found. So I think this is the last inmate that's going to get found. So we can kind of just give up this series, man. But y'all let me know if y'all want more videos about the NOLA inmates. But, bro, I think.
Man, listen, I feel like Derrick Groves going to get found, but it's probably going to be 5 years from now. That man got a whole nother life started in like Montana somewhere. I honestly believe that's what it's gonna be. He gonna fall all the way out the grid and start a whole new life somewhere. He be working at a damn diner or something, and somewhere way out the way, and they finally find him. This is the type of dude he is. He very quiet, man. I'm telling you, back when he was in the streets, they used to call him Ghost. So I believe him. So, you know what I'm saying? But that lady, she is very suspect. I don't know what she say. What now?
Can I say something about
Go ahead.
So she said that the other house was unoccupied, like she hadn't rented it out, right?
Right. Right. Like she got a duplex or something.
So how long he had been staying there, because she got family staying on the property?
Nah, I'm thinking that he just came that a day. That's what she's trying to make it seem like.
Well, they sure gonna investigate her ass.
Yeah.
You know, let him stay there 2 days, and you know he there, and then you end up.
They're gonna investigate her if they don't do nothing but declare her.
You come out with Sister Parker skirt on with justice on your shirt.
Right. They're gonna investigate her just to deem that she can't get that money. You know what I'm saying? You know, that'll be your punishment for not turning him in when you should have. You don't get this reward money. You know, they play a dirty game like that.
You did call the hotline. She called the sheriff's phone personally. That lady said it. The sheriff said it.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I got to really know you and love you to pass up on 50K. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Facts. You gotta be like immediate family for me not to send you back in there. Yeah, for real. Because you going back in there, it just all depends on whether I'm gonna send you back in there or somebody else gonna send you back in there. Crazy work. You got a lot of noise, background noise going on, sweet baby.
Oh my man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is what they dealing with. And Derrick Groves, you know, they say they gonna get him, but I mean, shit, I don't think he in the city. If he in the city, that would be very foolish. Because they will get him if he in the city. You know, they got the marshals and everybody else looking for him. Man, make these folk work for this shit, man. They went round the corner and got this dude. So yeah, make them work for it. Make them work for it. Crazy work, man. Damn, Antoine. We thought he was gonna be out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But
not the way he was posting online and shit. Derrick, you ain't heard. I ain't heard no trace of it.
Right. Now he hadn't come out and said nothing. He ain't come out and said nothing. And you want to feel like it's a method to this dude madness because he done dropped the whole video, and then when they came and bum rushed the spot where he recorded the video and he was gone. Okay, this dude, he might be a little smarter than we think. Wrong answer.
He cleaned in the clap doctor, got him a line up, got his hair braided. Shit. When you on the run, you don't be done none of that.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. He been chilling. Yeah. Show up at my house and put my freedom in jeopardy. I'm calling. Why you stand there? For real. Real talk. Cause you know how crazy these folk was about getting these boy back in custody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't pull up in my spot. You gonna really have a hard time. Cause I'm finna put these folk in your life immediately. J Rail, salute to you, big homie. Yes, indeed.
And they want to give all the credit to the law enforcement. It's the community. Community policing.
Yeah, that's true. Even though people be, you know what I'm saying, speaking out against snitching, yeah, them folk them went and, you know, put him in his place. And then 9 times out of 10, it was probably family. It could have been that lady with that big ass Happy Days skirt on and them dunks. I don't know what the hell she was thinking about. I'm finna kill him with this fit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I got the
With a
pandas.
justice shirt.
I got the black and white Nike socks with the Happy Days dress and the Justice shirt tucked in. Oh, this shit going crazy.
He came with the Baptist skirt.
Yeah.
The shoes ready to box.
Yeah, that shit crazy. So he been booed up somewhere. Derrick Rose, he probably have been booed up somewhere.
Derrick Rose has been dressed up as a woman.
Yeah, if he know what it is, shit, I would. I'm talking about I'd be around there being moving like Big Mama. For real. Muddy and Big Mama. My
living
name,
like the bosom buddies.
Yeah, for real. My name Derrica. Hell you talking about?
You remember that show?
I do.
To stay in the women's apartment. Boy, I tell you.
Yes, indeed. I really think Groves booed up. Yeah, he could be. That's the only way you gonna stay low for this long, fam. You got to have some type of help. And a dude ain't finna help you like this. Dude not, and a dude wasn't helping Antoine. No. You come out, you got on new fit, you're fresh. You look like you done faced the backwood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you been chilling. They came and got you at the wrong time. But yeah, man. So much for Antoine Massey. He lost the bet. Whoever betted on Antoine, they came up short.
I think some of them did.
Yeah.
I bet on Derrick, but this other girl betted on Antoine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, family. But now, hey man, we on this Diddy news. This Diddy news is crazy, fam. Because Diddy is out of here. Sweet baby, drop down for a second. I'm gonna bring you back up after we get through running the content. I'm gonna drop the link and pin it to the top of the chat. For sure. Now listen. This Diddy news. Diddy is out of here. Straight drop style. As soon as they send them folk to the back, I'm saying, what, straight drop they deliberated for 8.5 hours? Yeah, fam, you more than welcome. When I get finished with this, I'm gonna drop the link and we're gonna deliberate on all this. Real talk. But yes, 8.5 hours, fam. Trust and believe me. This ain't lasting no time. They finna get Diddy up out of here, man. The way these folk went and just made a mockery out this whole trial. This man said, "I don't trust the government." What the hell? Man, listen. let's get into it. Let's get into it because this shit is bad. This shit is bad. Smitty
Diddy's
G, what's
closing
up, man?
arguments is taking place right now as we speak. And we might have a verdict for this trial by Monday, but it's not looking good for Diddy, to say the least. It's usually a terrible sign when curative instructions are needed for your closing statement. Curative instructions is essentially a judge instructing the jury that something false was said or mistakes or mishaps was made, and they should ignore it, or he corrected the instructions given to them. In this case, the prosecutor...
Ben, what up with it, man? What's going on with you? Hey, you got me through work today, bro. Salute to you. Y'all was over there going ham. For real, for real. Shout out to my dog, Bimp Low. St. Louis vet in the building. Y'all know what it is. 3 sector. Yeah. So if y'all want to see some good dragging, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to find out what's going on with Gina popping up on everybody's channel talking shit. Hey, man, pop out with my dog, Bimp Low, man. Salute to you, big homie.
Prosecutors asked the judge to instruct the jury to correct some things that Diddy attorney said during his closing statement. He said a couple of things that are factually incorrect. In an attempt to downplay Diddy charges, he would ask the jury to consider why they believe the prosecutors is charging Diddy with a RICO and all these felonies when the incident that sparked the investigation was a misdemeanor, which is Diddy being caught on video, brutalizing Cassie at the Intercontinental. So Diddy attorney told the jury that the Intercontinental was a misdemeanor. The judge corrected that, said, no, that's not true. They also corrected the fact that Diddy attorney told the jury that Diddy was being charged with arson, that the prosecutors couldn't prove. That wasn't true. The arson charges got dropped. Diddy attorneys now is telling the judge, hold on, judge, this is not fair. They did something wrong yesterday. We didn't object to what they did wrong. So apparently yesterday, one of the prosecutors told the jury that there might have been guns at the freak-offs, and there was no evidence of that. They're like, Your Honor, we didn't object to that. Now they are trying to get you to instruct the jury that our attorney did something improper.
And on top of all of this foolishness, fam, Christian Combs dropped the song dissing the witnesses. You can't make this shit up, man. God damn. This man dropped the song. He dropped the whole album. Kanye exclusively produced it. It's Kanye, Kanye daughter, and Christian Combs for the most part. And then, man, you know what I'm saying? He talking about pulling out rifles, you know what I'm saying? Dissing the freak off participants. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff going on that little, I think it's 7 songs, little EP. But yeah, Christian Combs dumb as hell, fam. This shit don't make no sense.
That's gonna play bad with the jury. This is not fair. The judge is saying, listen, I have to do it because what you did was improper. But the big question is, how is the closing statements going? And is Diddy gonna be found not guilty or guilty? Is Diddy gonna spend the rest of his life in prison, or is Diddy gonna be home by next week? Now, before we can even get to the closing statements today, let's just back up a little bit, because a couple of days ago, the prosecutors actually released a memo where they actually dropped a couple of charges from Diddy's case. They announced they no longer want to pursue charges on attempted kidnapping, aiding and abetting trafficking, attempted arson. Now, they also did something pretty smart to me. The government has also attempted to simplify the language within the indictment relating to count 1. Because the government understands, bro, like this RICO is pretty complicated, especially when they're essentially amplifying these cases, bro. Because you could have simply charged Diddy with possibly a couple misdemeanors, maybe a felony here or there, and kept it pushing. But to bring it in as a RICO, they are really overreaching. And it's super complicated to understand if you're not like a legal jargon expert. So they have tried to simplify it so the jury can have clear instructions on exactly what they're charging Diddy with and what they're accusing Diddy of doing. What does this mean for...
Yeah, ain't a charge get dropped. All them hoes still there. They just clearing, they cutting the fat so the default can know what everything means so they can judge wisely, man. Diddy is he won't be home for Christmas, y'all.
For Diddy. Let's go over to Bradford Cohen, probably one of the most famous celebrity attorneys. He done spanked the feds, he done spanked the state a couple of times. So let Bradford Cohen explain exactly what this means for Diddy, and we'll be back.
All right, let's talk Diddy. Very, very interesting stuff going on, in my opinion, on this case. The government has dropped several of the allegations for the RICO count and things of that nature. The arson, which they had zero proof of. I can't even believe they allowed testimony on the arson. Absolutely no proof of the arson and the 911 that was burnt down to the ground or whatever was happened to that car. And the kidnapping, again, the lack of evidence, the lack of proof, the lack of organization that they actually put these things into an indictment, use that indictment to keep him and hold him, make these allegations so that he shouldn't have bond, make all these allegations so he shouldn't have bond. This should have been a case where he should have been granted bond. He was ready to self-surrender. It was kind of a joke on that side of it. And we're going to see how this all shakes out, see what the jury does. They dismissed one of the jurors because they thought that he wasn't being truthful for where he lived. I thought that was an overkill. I thought they should have kept him on the jury, especially because he was African-American. And I think that's what the prosecution wanted to do, is get rid of him. But we're going to see where this all shakes out. I don't think this is a clean sweep. I think the RICO case is a stretch. The sex trafficking, I think they could walk him on if they really thought about it. I think he's a John that has a violence problem. I think he needs anger management. He's not a good guy. And this is going to be the closing. He's not a good guy, but is it the things that he was doing criminal, or were these things that individuals wanted to do on their own volition, get paid $10,000 to show up and have sex with Cassie, where she was arranging most of the engagements, even without Diddy there. I actually was able to speak with one of the, prostitutes in this case, where he called my office to discuss some things. He's got a new book coming out, and I'll follow up with what he had to say, everything that's not attorney-client privilege.
Even the most optimistic Diddy defender ain't so delusional to think that Diddy about to beat this case 100%. That Diddy about to sweep the feds. Diddy about to be found not guilty on every count and every charge is not happening, bro.
There's some niggas out there like that. There's a dude named My Podcast Was Sold. He said, it's over. It's over. Nifolo did a masterful job. Man, this man, he went out there and got his ass roasted. Man, the feds came back on rebuttal and really nailed this boy to the cross, man. It's over with, man. It's over with. Yeah. He probably gonna get sentenced. He probably gonna get convicted quicker than straight drop. Yeah. Mark me on that.
Get that thought process out your mind. If you're Diddy, you got to sit down and realize, I'm going to be found guilty on something. I just don't want that RICO. I just don't want that egg trafficking. You can live with the transportation for prostitution. You can live with that. That's like 5 years, I think, 5 to 10. Diddy is facing a life sentence right now. He'll be happy with 5 to 10. I don't think Diddy is getting anything less than 10 years. That's from my perspective. And the scariest part about this, too, is the prosecutors understand this. See, the prosecutors ain't going into this like all or nothing. No, the prosecutors are actually instructing the jury during their closing statement. You don't have to think that we are honest people. You don't have to think that we told 100% of the truth. If you believe that just one of the freak-offs was not consensual, the victims were coerced into it, then you must find him guilty. But let's take a look at the closing statement so you could really see, man, how they're trying to nail Diddy to the coffin on anything.
Money, power, influence, violence, and fear. To the feds, that is a recipe for racketeering. And in a federal courtroom today in Manhattan, the prosecution team in the Sean Diddy Combs trial made it crystal clear to the jury that it does not matter if you're not a mob family like the Gaudis. It doesn't matter if, say, you're a rap music mogul like Diddy. The law is the law, and Diddy broke it over and over again, they said. In her 4-hour closing argument today, Assistant U.S. Attorney Christy Slavitt made it real easy for this jury. She told them they don't even have to believe everything that the prosecutors have laid out over these last 7 weeks. She said it only takes one single freak-off that was the product of force or fraud or...
Man, listen, Ashley Banfield pretty cool, but man, these folks hate Diddy guts. They hate his guts. And I don't know, man. I don't like him either. Shit. But it's just like, fam, call it down the middle, man. Man, call it down the middle. That's all I'm asking. Give us a legit, interpretation of what happened inside the courtroom. That's all we looking for. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, you can keep it. All of the fanned out anti-Diddy people, you know what I'm saying? Stay over there. And all the fanned out Diddy people, you can stay on the other side of the room. We just want to know what happened, fam. That's it.
Coercion. And that, she said, equals sex trafficking, period.
Something needs to be done here, man, about the feds, the state, the prosecutors weaponizing the racketeering charges. They've done it to a lot of people. The RICO charge was not invented for people like Diddy. It was invented for mob bosses. It was invented for an organized crime ring, gangs, the mafia, not for people like Diddy. It's now being used when they can nail you to the cross on something. Even in this arson, they have no proof whatsoever that Diddy is involved in Kid Cudi's car being burnt up. Even Kid Cudi testified when he confronted Diddy about it, Diddy said he don't know what he's talking about. There's no fingerprints, no evidence, no nothing, no text exchange, nothing at all. However, they are bringing a RICO Act because they can say, yo, we believe that he paid somebody to do it. There's no evidence tracing back to who he paid, but he paid them. And here's why. List the series of events that took place. Created up a narrative and a story. When otherwise, you're going to have to prove who this man paid, when he paid them, how he paid them with. With a RICO, you don't. You just got to prove that the person who did this could have been acting on behalf of Diddy. Prosecutors understand that as a man, if you're a juror on this Diddy trial and you're over 50 years old, you're seasoned, you understand that's a slippery slope and that's not right. Which is why the prosecutors are going out of the way to say, hey, man, even if you think, man, the racketeering is BS, don't forget about these other charges, though.
No, that's facts. They going out of their way because I heard that there's like 3 bald-headed white dudes on the jury that's just, you know what I'm saying, they kind of vibing off each other. And then you got the head of the jury that's basically, he's a male as well. And, yeah, man. I'm not going to say that it ain't no chance in hell that he don't beat some of these charges, but I will say it ain't a chance in hell he going to beat all these charges. He coming home with something, most definitely.
The mere act of supplying people in those free coughs with drugs, that includes enough crimes right there to equal racketeering, she said. Prosecutor insisted that Diddy used his bad boy entertainment employees to keep the cocaine, the ketamine, the ecstasy, and the other drugs flowing, and the free cough participants awake and compliant. But she said that he also allegedly used those same assistants and his security staff for crimes that an old school mob boss might recognize. Crimes like kidnapping. Here are the cases that the prosecutor actually laid out. She said that Cassie Ventura was forced to stay in a hotel for a full week in 2009 until her bruises were no longer visible after being beaten by Diddy. And that an ex-Diddy employee named Capricorn Clark was kidnapped twice. Once by a Diddy stooge named Uncle Polly, they said, who threatened to dump her body in the East River. And another time by Diddy himself, they said, while on a mission to kill the rapper Kid Cudi, who was dating Cassie at the time. As for another racketeering crime, arson. The prosecutor said Diddy's alleged firebombing of Kid Cudi's Porsche certainly does count, as does bribery. When the prosecutor reminded the jury of the $100,000 that Diddy allegedly paid to keep that hotel surveillance video of Cassie being beaten senseless under wraps. As far as the sex trafficking charges go, the government told the jury that just because...
Is that really bribery, though? Y'all let me know. I might seem like, you know what I'm saying, I'm naive toward this, but is that bribery? It sounds like he's just paying for a tape. You know what I'm saying? had nothing taken place up until that point criminally or as far as law enforcement go. You bribe law enforcement, you bribe judges. You don't bribe a security guard, you just buy the damn tape. I don't think that's bribery, y'all. This is what I was talking about when I said these folks is finessing these laws to make them fit their narrative. You know, Cypress, what's happening, bro? I mean, I'm not helping up for Diddy, but damn, you gotta take Diddy out the defendant's chair. This could be anybody. Or they just, you know what I'm saying, shaping up these charges to make it fit what they wanted to fit, man. But I'm gonna tell you, the jury see through that too. I know if I see through it, the jury see through it. Yes, it's still bribery. Making evidence disappear. I got you. Divine Black Rose. I'm gonna take your word for it. I predict 1 count transportation for 1 count trafficking. I can see Rico. Don't see Rico. And the nap is a joke. A lot of folks are saying that. But I'm going to tell you, what's going to nail that kid is him dragging that girl down the hall when we just seen her with our own 2 eyes run from the same direction that he dragging her. You know, that's the only thing that's going to nail him, I believe. And I believe that they got that video on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? They got that video on autopilot all through the court, every day, all day. That's just me. I don't think they really got it like that. But fam, they are wrapping these charges to make them stick. It's a lot of freaky shit going on, and they trying to make it fit. I think they're gonna be successful.
Cassie and Jane may have been willing in some of the freak-offs, does not mean they consented to all of them.
How does one figure out or determine which one of the freak-offs they didn't consent to? Is it their word versus his? Because the male escorts came and they said when they were engaging with Cassie, they didn't see any signs of that she didn't want to do this. She was engaged. She was aggressive. She was actually enjoying herself according to them. All the messages they show, Cassie was somewhat engaging with this. Cassie was paying them. Cassie was asking, yo, when we going to do it the next time?
And then they said, you know, oh, I love a freak. I would love to have a freak off with you. Oh, I enjoyed the freak off. You know what I'm saying? They saying that was done by these women because if he asked them if they wanted a freak off, if they responded any way than just emphatic about having it, then he wouldn't want to have nothing to do with them. So they had to respond that way. They didn't want to say, "Ooh, I want to freak off so bad." How can you prove that? How can you prove that they didn't want to freak off when all we got is them making phone calls and sending text messages saying that they want to freak off? That shit crazy to me, man. And listen, this won't be the first time that the feds didn't play fair. This is how they work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to let me know. But shit, a lot of this shit is you know what I'm saying? They been in the truth and they been in they little charges to make it fit their narrative. A lot of this stuff he is guilty of. You know what I'm saying? He definitely not no D trafficker. He definitely not no D boy, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff, yeah. It's a lot of freaky activity. That's it.
Now they're claiming they were only apparent
and domestic violence, yes.
To be, I guess, happy to do these freak offs because they wanted to give Diddy, which was their boyfriend at the time, a good experience. But when you have nothing but messages of Cassie enjoying this, never expressing that she feels.
So Flower Bloom, I'm not saying he getting away with it. I don't want him to get away with it. But you got to understand something, fam. remove Diddy from the situation. Put somebody else in the spot. You know, if they'll do Diddy like this, they'll do the next man like this. It's accountability to do things the right way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these folks, you know, they get, long as they got you, and they will formulate, just like with Dirk, all this type of stuff. Oh, he's a danger to society. He doesn't need to be bonded out. You know what I'm saying? They said that the man made a song and had Quando Rondo on the song. And when they found out it was an edit, they just removed it and did a superseding indictment. You know, stuff like that. They don't play fair at all, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Feel forced to do this. The escorts are saying that she was having a good time. Well, at what point do we say Cassie was coerced into this? Cassie was forced into this. Where? Their logic and what they're claiming is proof that Cassie, on at least one occasion, didn't want to do these free calls is the video where Diddy is beating up Cassie at the Intercontinental Hotel. They're claiming that, hey, bruh, at least we know that he put his hands on her. And do you think that she will consent 100% of the time to a man who put his hands on her? Again, Diddy is a garbage human being. Diddy is terrible. Diddy is horrible. I wouldn't want to go to dinner or lunch with Diddy. I wouldn't want to grab coffee with Diddy. Diddy wouldn't be in my friend group at all. But to me, at this point, is he said, she said, bruh. And I don't feel like that should be enough to send a man to jail for the rest of his life.
And they said it only takes one. If they didn't consent to one, then it's sex trafficking, then it's forced labor. Did he refuse to take no for an answer, the prosecutor said, and rarely in his...
Flower Bloom, do you understand that I'm saying? I don't give a damn who this is. It could be Lawrence Welk sitting up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, do it right. Do it right. They want us to do it right. Do it right, fam. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I can care less about Diddy. I've never liked Diddy his whole career. Now, he made a couple songs that I might have liked, but I've never had nothing for Diddy. Because I've always felt like he had something to do with Tupac being taken out. You know what I'm saying? But these folks, man, from the prosecutors all the way to the witnesses, ain't none of these folk clean, man. I stand on that.
Adult life did he have to. But now she said it is time to hold him accountable. And believe me when I tell you, I have literally just skimmed the surface of a speech that went on almost 5 hours and tease up the defense for an uphill climb in their closing arguments tomorrow. You know, for everybody out there who's just been dabbling or watching a headline here and there or some social media on it, a lot of people thought, nah, no way. This isn't sex trafficking. This isn't racketeering. Did it feel a little different now?
Yeah. I mean, today I felt like before today, everyone was like, Diddy's going free. Like he's going to have a freak off next week. People literally thought Diddy's going free. And then today, everyone was kind of looking around. Once they had that PowerPoint up on the screen, I feel like it really made it easy for people to finally put the pieces together and understand. It's almost like the prosecutors realized how confusing this RICO was for the general public. And they dumbed it down as much as they could for the jury, as if they were giving like a college presentation. And I
wouldn't put no stock into her mind being changed because that's how court works, bro. It's like a racquetball session, man. When I was at the Tory Lanez trial day one, it was me and Lawyers for Workers. We sat next to each other. After like the opening statement, I said, man, bro, Tory is guilty, man. And then the defense came, and I said, man, bro, Tory not guilty, bro. Man, cut it out, man. It's always a back and forth in court. But what I do...
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But as I stand today, oh, this nigga Cook, fam. He out of here. He is out of here, fam. And they right. When they put up that that whole board or screen with all of them workers on it, man, yeah, they got him. They got him. His empire through. Not to mention dumbass son out here making this lame ass music.
Believe is probably like the greatest threat to Diddy is the simplification of things. See, Brian Steele, one of Diddy attorneys, we know who Brian Steele is. Brian Steele is a master of deception. If you don't know what you're doing, he's gonna spot it out, bro. He's gonna spot out the blood and he's gonna chase it. Just like with Brian Steele and the Young Thug Rico, the state didn't really understand what they were. Bro, Cobb County ain't understand what they were doing at all. They didn't understand a goddamn thing about how to formulate a RICO, and they were in over their heads. And Brian still took advantage of that. The feds ain't in over their heads, bro. Yo, the feds did a brilliant job at making sure a third grader could understand why they were charging Diddy with a RICO and exactly what Diddy did to earn these RICO charges. And if they made it so simple that a third grader could understand, now the defense can't lie on, hey, bro, the jurors won't understand this RICO. They won't understand. They will think that it's an overreach. No, now the defense have to come and really poke holes in this.
And they haven't. And it's done. It's done. Chevy Blue said, I think that raid was to protect who was on them tapes. Some may never see the light of day. I don't know, man. I don't know. We thought that as well. But as you go on, bruh, the only people that's on these tapes is the ones that we talking about. The Punisher, the dude that they call ATL, Paul. You know what I'm saying? All of these cats, just a bunch of unknown dancers, quote unquote, and Diddy and Cassie and this Gina, not Gina, but Diddy, Cassie, and Jane Doe. That's it. That's what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. A lot of we thought it was gonna be celebrities and politicians and clergy. None of that shit is on these tapes. This ain't nothing but a couple of buff dudes and Cassie and 50 Cent baby mama, man. This shit over with, man. They got him right where they want him, and they can't poke holes in this. Every time they try to say something, they come back and just bam the door shut in their face. It's crazy, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's more going down too. They're not gonna let Diddy out. He know too many people business. And that's true too. That's true too. But have they shared a bed with Diddy? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Now, the people that I feel like going down is Christina Coram, maybe Uncle Paulie, whoever the hell that is, Big Homeboy D-Rock. Yeah, them niggas is going down. Them niggas is going down. Or they might not touch him. Maybe Diddy is a big of enough fish for them to be content. But if they not, oh yeah, Christina Coram, she definitely next up on the list. He said powerful people will disappear in the room with Diddy. I can believe that. The feds still haven't gone through all those tapes. It was too much to finish in such a short time. That's facts. That's facts. They got Justin Bieber and Usher tapes put up. I can believe that. I can believe that. Just know them tapes, that shit is from 30 years ago damn near. But hey, if he still got them, then hey, guess what? They got them too.
And as you've seen from the beginning of this video, it's not a good sign when they're already instructing the juror to ignore things you've said in your closing statement if you're Diddy's attorney.
Like up until today, people didn't realize how simple it was to prove a RICO. And now everyone's like, wait, is he going to jail for life? Now, maybe not. I think they're going to have a hard time proving the criminal enterprise, but all of the predicate acts, they almost seem like they could hit everyone today. I don't know if that's what you felt.
I did, but I have felt that way since the beginning. Like literally, I've been watching and ticking boxes every single day saying, oh, they got that one. Oh, they got that one too. Damn, they got that one. So I've been like keeping a scorecard for 7 weeks, and I've just sort of been flummoxed by all these people out there saying this isn't trafficking and this isn't racketeering. I've seen Southern District of New York do a sex trafficking and RICO charge with someone I know. So I really feel like they nailed this one. And I feel like you said they nailed it on each and every one.
I did. And I think the reason that the public has been kind of saying that, oh, is it Diddy?
Yeah, that was my son. He
These two. What's up with it, Steve? Unmute your mic, Brody.
Oh, bad. What's going on, Playboy?
Man, ain't nothing, man. What's going on with you?
Man, well, I'm sitting here resting, man. I've been listening to you here. I've been in the cut about this case. So I mean, first of all, me and you, some days we agree, some days we disagree. Well, on this one, bro, I hear what you're saying, bro. But it was more than that. He deep fried, bro. He getting at least 30, man.
I never did say that he wasn't. I say he cooked. I absolutely say he cooked. But these people are scumbags, fam. And I'm not talking about the feds. I'm talking about the people that they hinge and the testimony on. These are scumbag individuals. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else who ain't around to support this man. And maybe it's because he a filthy individual, a scum of the earth type character. Yeah, he did ask for a speedy trial. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But it's the hinge your testimony on I forget the girl name. With Cassie and Jane Doe and the other girl, they keep talking about the girl that said that he R'd her but never took a kid, never said nothing to nobody, never went and got no help, and went back to work for the dude. Man, it's just so many. Everybody grabbing for clout, everybody grabbing for checks. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta say something about their credibility. Not to mention the real drug mule, Cassie homegirl that claims she got hung out the damn window from 17 floors high. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this, man. But when you deal in these type of circles, that's what you're gonna have, a bunch of uncredible people. So it was stupid fast.
I agree.
It was stupid fast.
But it was easy though. Like they made it. Diddy made it. He kept the tapes. I don't know why you would do that. 2, you made payments through Combs Global. Like that's the paper trail of the century. Like this is what people don't understand about the feds. When they get the money, they got everything else. And they got the money. Like you can't say, well, I didn't do this. KK, Christina Coram, first of all, I don't know why she went down with the ship. They gonna get her and D-Rock. They out of here too. But why would you be so loyal to this dude? And then you kept receipts? Like not how we say slang receipts. You literally kept receipts. The feds got come on, man. Like we dealing with some of the dumbest criminals. I thought this Dolph case had some dumb criminals. These fools are dumb. Can you hear me? Hilda, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I just said they need to keep that same energy we got it. If they come.
No. See, this is Southern District of New York. When Gotti's gonna be some Tennessee lawyers, and they're gonna be the same lawyers. So you see how good these lawyers are. They some animals. They some animals, bro. So Gotti, when Gotti get jammed up, I don't want you to be like, well, I don't know, man. They just present a good case. No, bro. Them lawyers are some animals. They not go, man. They sat on Diddy for 10 years. They really finna get Gotti up out of here.
We gonna see.
It's coming, man. It's just it might take a little bit longer, but we got to be patient. They can prove 2 predicate acts because they shot at them twice, so they can prove that already. Because them cats got paid to do it by youngster and Keon in prison. So you can't say no. Like why your boy Keon over here in prison then? Well, because now he shot him. So that's proven already, without a doubt.
Right.
And it's other stuff, but they got so much stuff on Gotti, man. Now if we think this is fireworks, wait till that got that CMG. That's gonna be crazy.
We don't see.
It's coming. I know it's taking a long time, bro. It's coming.
It should take forever. Cypress, where you at, man? So
I don't get Cypress, man.
Yeah, man. Cypress, you need to pop out them bushes. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is lasting forever, man. I mean, damn, state trial, 4 years later, man. 4 years later, man. We still ain't got. We got one person put up. Robert, what up? What up with it, man? Big Pressure said, E-Baby without Rico on Diddy, they don't have a case on the rest. That's true. That's true, but they don't want a case on the rest.
That's Big Pressure. You know, Big Pressure gonna say some weird stuff, man. Big Pressure, no, he was on TV today talking crazy, man. Big Pressure be saying the Big Pressure, man, bro. Big Pressure ain't as dumb as his words make him look, man. Come on, Pressure, come on, bro. Stop, bro. Just stop it.
Yeah, he actually pretty sharp.
I can't tell. Well, with me, he ain't.
He be saying stuff to try to the stir conversation, basically the drive conversation. That's what I meant to say.
Big Pressure is the Skip Bayless of YouTube. That's what he is. Your Big Pressure be saying stuff he know it ain't true.
He say you on a hot take.
Man.
Robert Hill, what's going on? Sweet Bay says she back. Sweet Bay, you can hit the link if you want to, man. But yeah. He said, I'm not a troll, maybe an antagonist. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I will say this. As far as now, I'm disappointed. Now, I hope Tam don't hear this, but even she might hear this. I'm disappointed in Memphis PD, and I'm disappointed in the feds in Tennessee too, because it's taking so long. Like I think Memphis PD. Like, I'm not from Memphis. I'm not clowning Memphis. What I am saying is I'm disappointed in the fact that they got some. Obviously, they got some. You know, some officers that that weren't. I'll say past tense, weren't on the up and up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. And them folks, man. Hold on. Let me holler at my homeboy right quick. But yeah, I agree. They dragging their feet. It's like they don't want. Man, listen, we didn't get you straight drop. Be happy. Yeah.
It's long.
That's what it's
like stop.
Like,
stop. Like just stop. Like do your job. Because if it was one of theirs, if it was one of their agents, I guarantee they would have moved faster. I guarantee it.
Right.
So, you know, I don't trust Chief Davis, even though she's not a part of this. I don't trust the Memphis Police Department as a whole. And I know that's gonna make some people. If you in Memphis, no disrespect. I just think that police department, as far as a big city with mostly black people, I think that's the most trash police department in America. I just have no love for the Memphis Police Department. They did their job with this, but you know, I just think they trash, man. And I hate to say that, but I don't rock with the MPD, man. I think they're kind of garbage.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga signed it. Man, I ran a story about the Arabs in East Memphis having explosives in the house, and they operating the trap. They got lean, they got trees, they got Molly, you know what I'm saying? And they went and ran up in this dude's house, took him downtown, and let him sign himself out just like Teasy.
Yeah, that's. And they have to adhere to the laws of the state. But Memphis been busted. Like they need a whole. I think they need a clean house from the top down. And Paul Young, I think he garbage too. I think that. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to say what I want to say, but I think they need. What was that, Raven? Raven. I think they need some different people in charge, if you know what I'm saying, and then maybe they'll get the job done. Maybe I hate to say that because I love being who I am, but dang man, like get a new chick, like get some people who want to see Memphis cleaned up, not these go along get along fools, man. Like it's embarrassing. Like I mean I've only been to Memphis once, but dang they embarrassing as a city, bro.
Damn, that's rough, man. Oh, shit, what you think about Birmingham then? Shit, since we talking.
Well, I mean, see, you know, Woodford don't play that. Woodford around these white folks, they put money in the city. So I ain't saying Birmingham the greatest, but a lot of stuff down here it don't go on in Memphis, bro. You know, but like Mayor Woodford be on it. Paul Young he's a puppet. Paul Young is if you listen to Paul Young, you a puppet on a string, bro. You a coon. I got no love for you, bro. I don't think you care about Dolph or paper route. And I think I hope you be out of there after your first term because I think you suck, bro. And Chief Davis, you suck too. Caroline Mason, you suck too. All y'all suck.
The thoughts of Steven are not necessarily the views by Hit Squad TV.
Shit. But if you look in the chat, they don't rock with him, dog. Let me look, it's so lovely. Now I know Tamara might be mad. But I just gotta be real. Be personal. I don't want to work for you, bro. I don't want to work for MPD. I'm sorry. I mean, they just MPD's a joke to me. They're a joke.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Steven.
I'm just saying, like this whole donkey, it's shed light on a lot of stuff. It's like I now know why people don't want to work for them. It ain't that they understand. It ain't they understand for like they just trash. Like from the top down, you got a bad chief, a bad captain, bad all that. Like these people don't. I'm gonna go as far as saying this. I don't think Chief Davis cared a bit about Memphis. She just getting paid. Now I'm not saying every cop is bad. I'm making sure I'm saying that not every Memphis police officer is bad. But from what I've seen, that department is garbage. Period. Like 70% of them, I wouldn't even want to know them folks, man. I know that I'm gonna catch some flack, but man, like y'all, the worst big city police department with mostly black people in the city in America is the Memphis Police Department. They trash.
Yeah. Well, what you think about Atlanta? Shit.
Well, I mean, Atlanta got many precincts, but Atlanta is like. Are they mostly black? They starting to get more diverse now, so it's a little different.
Well, I would like to say this: the voice of the city of Memphis, none other than North Memphis' own Cypress Garden TV. Let's go.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, you've been drinking, Cypress. I already tell you, you've been drinking.
No, not tonight, man.
Oh shoot, every night.
What's going on, Steve?
I was doing all right until about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, so you think Diddy going to jail?
No, Diddy going to prison, not jail. 201 is the jail. Diddy going to prison.
He need to reach out to Coach Prime right now and work something out because his ass going to Colorado next week.
Yeah, easy. You think they're gonna have a verdict by Thursday?
Hell yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
they on straight drop time. This nigga finna get it, bro.
Yeah.
He finna get it. I give him 8.5 hours. Mitch, what it do? I give him 8.5 hours, fam. He going down through the man. Can y'all hit that like button? Yeah, go see Coach Prime and see if he can work something out. Cause you finna be in the ADX, Florence, Colorado. Yes, indeed.
I don't think it's gonna get that bad for him.
Shoot, you a lie.
But I will say this: any man that put his hands on a woman and do that to a woman, he deserves whatever he gets.
Spoken from the nigga that always talking about he's some type of big pimp.
I
That's
know,
a part
right?
of it.
I know,
That's
right?
a part of it. Come on, man. I ain't playing with you no more, Cypress.
Yeah, so what you talking about, Cypress? You talking about having 2 girlfriends in one I think the same city at one point in time? What you talking about?
Hey man,
Ooh, shit, don't tell us business now.
Hey, no, man, I don't. No, yeah, man. But listen, man, I don't think men supposed to be beating up on women and shit. It's quite all the pimp shit.
Yeah, that shit is not cool.
Yeah,
That shit is not cool.
they'll just walk away. Y'all don't get along. Walk away, bro. Cause you going to jail, my nigga. Just walk away.
For real. Hey, listen, man, we got 36 likes, man. Can somebody hit that like button, man? And please donate to the channel. Show some love. Support the channel if you can. But we got 36 likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all rock out with your boy, man. Don't make my...
Hey, man, hit the like button, good people.
Don't make my time be up here in vain. Y'all make me feel like stepping fetching in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. But yeah, he done, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, fam.
And here they finna take. It ain't just that. They gonna take everything from this dude. His kids better, boy. I hope they got some skills or some trades or something. They gonna have to work. They gonna have to.
Hey, this is gonna go from bad to worse.
It done already went from bad to worse.
No, it's gonna get even worse because now I'm hearing they got Justin tied up in something. Puff stepson because it's Wolf son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked just like Wolf. He looked just like Wolf, bro.
Yeah, for real.
And it's calm to treat that nigga like he belong to Wolf, no?
But the state finna come after Diddy. Now the Fed's done with him. The state will be there in no time. And he really threw, bro. So, and then there's gonna be some more civil suits, man. Like they finna take all his resources. Like God gave this man years to get right, and he still messed it up, boy.
Yeah, he did.
Do it sound like somebody you know, Steve?
Yeah, it sounds just like somebody I know from North Memphis. He next.
Hey, shout out to the Wrench Mob member Chevy Blue, man. I appreciate you, big homie, for the cash out, man. I appreciate that, bro. My man said, nah, we ain't finna let you sit up there looking stupid. Doing all that damn talking. Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Well, Steven.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, man.
And Divine Black Rose, salute. Hold on, Divine Black Rose, salute to you for last night too. You know what I'm saying? I we was off air when I found out. So salute to Divine Black Rose, always up in here dropping gems, dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It goes beyond words. I appreciate you, sis. Real talk. Now let's get back to it.
All right. You know, Christian, the one that looked like Puff.
Yeah.
Dropped the album, which was totally whack.
Like, yeah, shit horrible.
He throwing shots at the way. Like, bro, like, what is the hell is wrong with you youngins, man?
Well, I haven't heard it. I ain't heard the song. Have y'all heard it?
Yeah, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, man.
Yeah,
did Kanye produce the track though? Is that bad hitter?
Kanye produced the whole album. Yeah, it's not good.
It's terrible, bro. Don't even waste your time.
He got one song. You need people like me, so you can. What he said? So you can hold your head up and say, "There goes the bad boy," and it's just like, oh my god, this is horrible.
And you know it goes all the way bad from there.
Yeah, it's downhill. It's all downhill.
Yeah, man. Like he.
Nah.
It's like he won't pay his attention. He's going at the witnesses and stuff.
Yeah, they ain't drop no charges. They dropped the hammer, bro. Let me listen, y'all know how I know how to do this shit, man. So let me do it like this, man. Glenn, salute to you, big homie. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love, man. Most definitely. Let me see if I can find it. We're gonna hold on, y'all. Hey, hold on. Give y'all a little bit of this right here too. Look at would you look at would you look at that Deontay Wilder, man. Hey, that's enough. So I keep y'all posted.
Man, Deontay going out like that. God, Deontay going out like that.
It's the 6th round, bro. It's the 6th round. Oh, he putting the beats on this nigga, man. He put the beats on this nigga. But yeah, let me get this for y'all, man. Cause this shit is terrible, man. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh boy, this shit here. So we're gonna run it. But we're gonna basically let me get this out the way so I can let y'all see how trash this is. Okay.
What's up, baby?
Nigga said we not going to sleep till we see Diddy free. Niggas never going to bed. What you talking about?
Look.
So you know there's some Kanye West type action. So let's keep it going.
When shit gets sus, they try to play the victim. Outspoken, I ain't keeping shit in. W's in the chat, a nigga winning. See you winning though.
He said they winning. I don't think they winning though, chat.
Popping out, head still spinning. $1 million smile, got them grilling me. They be taking shots, they can't trigger me. Nah, shit don't trigger.
Yeah, nah. It's not it. I had to keep pausing it like this because we reviewing.
Fuck the world, critics and the witness. Face clean, ain't trying to.
He said, F the world, the critics, and the witness. One more time.
X and the witness. Face clean, ain't trying to dirt the X and the witness. X and the trigger me, nah. Shit don't trigger me. Fuck the world, critics and the witness. Face clean, ain't trying to dirt the image. Sitting niggas down that stood on business.
Sitting niggas down and stood on business. Here we go.
Can't stop us though. I'm on hot, so I ain't cool with you niggas. It's always something, don't got shit to prove. Broke niggas don't got shit to lose. I ain't one of them. I never die. What's the
Yeah. It's horrible, y'all.
start to an asteroid? What's a good kid to a bad boy? Like damn, why the fuck I'm in these
trash? So yeah, that's the track list. First song, Lonely Roads with Northwest and somebody named Jazz. Second song is Kim, dedicated to his mom. Third song, People Like Me. Fifth song, Repeat Me. Sixth song, The List. Seventh song is The Soul's outro. And it is trash.
tabloids? If it ain't me, it's my pops and my bitch. Throwing Franks, they at the top of my dick. They cop, please, I cop watches and fits for real.
Yeah. So, yeah, he not a good rapper. He not a good rapper, fam. And this was actually a bad choice. These folk come back on Monday and they find out that this nigga done dropped the whole EP and he's saying shit like this. Nah, that ain't it.
Well, they gonna make sure you don't go to bed for a very long time, young man. So,
Niggas ain't going to sleep till we see Diddy free. That shit horrible, bro. Yeah. That shit horrible. They could have kept that one. I ain't even gonna hold you.
somebody just told me they don't see Diddy get more than 1 to 5 years.
Who said that? I know my dog Herb, he love to say that 5-year thing, but yeah, that shit is out the window.
I think he's gonna get like about at least 20, 25.
I'm thinking he gonna get anywhere from 10 to 15, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking anywhere from 10 to 15, bro. That's what I'm thinking. So, nigga said, we ain't going to sleep till we see Diddy free.
I hope somebody get in that young man and tell him that was very bad timing for him to be doing that.
Yeah, it was super bad timing. You know what I'm saying?
Your pop's having to fight for his life, and all you can say is, F the witnesses, bro. That's the wrong time, bro, to be playing with the dead.
Hot garbage. Ninja's gonna be woke for the next 20 years. Yeah, for real. Let them know.
Yeah, man, I think that was totally bad time, and then whoever advised that, they wrong for that.
Like what my boy said, K Dog said nigga gonna be up on 2 cent notos for the next 20 years. Here you talking about.
What?
Alright, so we own that, but we off that. What's up with Grove Hero, man? I seen y'all talking about Grove in the chat. Let me know something. Excuse me. Say Grove around here looking like Tu Wong Fu. What the hell?
Yeah, man,
Oh boy.
Grove having a crisis right now. This nigga said he did more than God. He did people in houses and cars. He did more than God.
Yeah. Like I said, man, the man, he on a journey right now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have more money than he ever had in his life. And he is basically trying to find out. He trying to find meaning in life. And yeah, he looking crazy. He looking crazy right now. But I don't know why he would say something like that. But where's Steven at, man? Because Steven, you need to be speaking on this, man.
No, here I come. I'm here I come.
All right.
Okay, what I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. I'm on social media. I got off everything. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm in my own world.
Well, Grove said he. Go ahead, Hill.
He basically made a claim that he did more for people than Jesus.
Oh, when you talking about Jesus from around the way? Because he ain't talking about Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I know he ain't talking about Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, he was talking about
Yeah, he talking about Nazareth and Six Coke.
I ain't touching that, man. I mean, that's clearly a lie. Like that's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can't find the clip.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Please find the clip.
That damn, what that boy name is? Deontay Wilder and whoop somebody ass in the Boutwell Auditorium, wherever the hell they at.
Oh, Deontay won?
Yeah, he won. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you said he would lose.
No, he wasn't losing. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
He was taking it to him. All right, here we go.
My favorite part of the show.
Hero. This had his own farm, had this, built this, did this, built the. You know what I'm saying? How you know he ain't do all this? But you don't even know him. You know this dude.
You
know him. You made sure you knew his birthday was December 25th. You made sure you knew he rose from the dead. But you don't know nothing about your great granddaddy, bro. So that's why I want to say maybe my great grandkids won't know who I am. Maybe they'll just know who Jesus is. But I have done way more than Jesus ever did. And I'm a young nigga. And I'm gonna do way more than he ever did. Take people out around the world. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's sickening, bro. But it's just
so
better than Grow Hero, or was just like Grow Hero. This had his own farm, had this, built this, did this, built the. You know what I'm saying? How you?
So basically, Cypress, first of all, you need to clear the cache on your goddamn phone, cause delete some of the pictures. But yeah, what you think about that, Steve?
I mean, Grove is that's a quick way to see God, right there. When you talking like that, that's a real quick. God is like, oh, okay. Well, let me slow you down right quick. Right. I think Grove is. Grove aside from Mia and maybe and the Thorntons and possibly Key Glock and Fizzle, he taking this Dolph stuff the hardest. And because Dolph was like, it's the antithesis of Youngster and Gotti, right? Like Dolph got him out his situation. So he's I talk to Grove. I talk to Grove all the time. And I think he's seeing now that a lot of stuff that comes with this ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? But saying what he just said, maybe he's just frustrated with the fact that people go through stuff and he's trying to save the whole world. Like, you can't, it's not your job. I mean, only do what you can. And he's just, the frustration is coming out in the wrong way. He's manifesting it, and it sounds like ignorant. So I think he needs to just kind of like, because he's about to have a little girl, just kind of back up and just chill, man. Like he on some other stuff, bro. For real, I don't know what to say. I wish I was on Instagram. I'd reach out to him, but you know, and I can't save the world either.
Right, facts. And this is the thing, man. He really trying to find meaning. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. He did take Dolph lost hard, but you know, just cutting the camera on and saying wild shit like that, man, you ain't finna die for Big Moochie Grape, let alone everybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, listen, yeah, you done did a lot with money, but God can strip that shit. You be around there bitch living on that same basketball court that you had built in Ridge Grove, man. So it's just like, sometimes we gotta calm down, man. But shout out to Grove Hero, man. I hope he find what he's looking for. It's sad to see him like that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let some stuff be. Like you said, like Steven said, man, you can't save the world.
Nah, that's facts.
Sometimes you just gotta let it be, man.
Yeah. And see, that ain't the Grove that you know what I'm saying. I met Grove too. I talked to Grove for a good little minute. Him and Snoop Mans. And you know, Grove, you know what I'm saying, nice cut, little taper fade with the waves and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Clean cut. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is, man. Just to be honest. You can tell. So what now?
Look like he might be on some perk 30.
I don't think that's the case because he's still, you know what I'm saying, he's still running the business, but shit. Yeah, man. We always, at the end of the day, that's where it started and that's where it's going to end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't call him the Alpha and Omega for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What Grove doing more in the hood because that's what Grove choose to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Grove
I mean, it's
more in the hood than got it. Yeah, that's facts.
Absolutely. All them boys in paper are doing more than God. And Cypress, don't start tonight, but I just think that Grove is, like I said, like he understands money don't matter. But when you have a plan, like he wants to really help Memphis build an outreach center, get a water well, have people grow their own vegetables. But he's up against some major pushback because you gotta have licenses for that. And it's like all the money he's making, you got people tugging and pulling. You get what I'm saying? I think that's getting like, well, I don't want to say, let me retract that. I don't know what's going on with him. He's a man, he's going through a lot. Apparently it's a lot of stuff, and I don't want to speak for him. It just seems like there's something that's frustrating him. And you know, paper route real secretive. They don't talk. Well, Grove talks, but it might be some other stuff he's going like some red tape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could be a lot, man. I just wish that paper route was sometimes more cohesive in public. Like they are in private, they real tight, but in public, I wish let somebody reach, hey, holla at me, bro. I know you're going through this, instead of just behind the scenes. But that's how they rock. So
yeah,
you know.
I got that Steve. He know what the hell going on.
Yeah, me and Wu chopped it up at the, you know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Wu, first of all, Wu need to get in shape, but he was at the bar. He tucked his chain in. I mean, them cats bring Memphis with him everywhere they go. Dog, the look in their eyes, bro. Like even when Key Glock was performing, like the look in their eyes, dog. Them boys on some demon time free. It's something. Well, I know what it is, but they on demon time, dog.
What
They
it
just
is,
trying their
Ken?
best to hold together.
What'd you say, Cypress?
I was trying to figure out. He said he know what it is, so I asked him what it is.
Okay, well, I'll say this: after Dolph died, they all gathered at Miss Diane's house. From what I was told, they were summoned there, not by Daddy-O. They were summoned there by a particular organization. I'll just say that. And they were told to stand down, and because this organization knew what Paper Route was capable of, and unless they wanted to anyway, they on demon time, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Hey man, I believe.
But I guess Daddy-O said we all we got, we all we need. We ain't signing nobody else to the label. We're gonna rock with who we got right here, and that's it. And when Big Unc come home, maybe he can get back in the fold. But other than that, that's it. Man, that's crazy, man.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. They you mostly right, but it was also bringing somebody else into the fold. At that point, one of the things I do know is that you don't want them picking up that beef. They're like, because you want to make sure that everything is. Now when this is over, they're gonna sign more artists. But at that, like, imagine somebody coming in, wanting to show their loyalty to the Paper Route, just go dissing CMG. Like, don't do that. Don't come in there like that. Make some money. The
Right.
CMG got enough problems, so Daddy-O wanted to make sure that they, one, the artist is worth it. Like, because that's kid, they could have been signed BEO, Lil Kenny, and Jizzle. But they on that time, and they on that time anyway. You ain't gotta tell them nothing. Or Spooky Duke. They want them. It's about making money at the end, and it can't just be about dissing folks. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I wish I could just say it'll come out though, but it's a lot, man. It's a whole lot.
And we had King Curly in the chat the other night, and he was talking about straight drop, and he was saying that he good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good and terrible. No, but he was talking about how good he is, but bro, on the real, man, listen, Jizzle could wrap circles around him, nigga straight drop.
Jizzle dope.
Yeah, he raw.
He artist, right? I ain't gonna lie, that little nigga. And me personally, I felt like he'd have been a good signing for Paper Route. I gotta keep 100. I ain't no hater. I think he'd have been perfect signing for Paper Route.
Man, if they sign Jizzle to Paper Route tonight, he will be the hardest nigga on Paper Route tomorrow.
Fact.
For real.
Because ain't nobody over there.
Oh shoot! Hey, don't say it. Don't say it, Cyber, because you're lying.
Okay, Kenny Money. I like Kenny Money.
I don't mean that the rest of I'm not gonna say I like. I don't really rock with Snoop and Woo. I don't feel they flow. Kenny Money's okay to me. Jizzle would just bring way too much heat, man. Like Jizzle, you give him money, you give CEO Jizzle $1 or $2 million, man, half of Memphis go missing.
Yeah. Hey, move PRE to Atlanta, like goddamn got it. And
Absolutely. I mean, but Paper Route really need some talent, but right now they like Glock, they flooding the streets of music. When Unc I wish Jody would come back, but I talked to her. I don't know what the issue with that is, and I don't know about Shotana. He alright, I guess, but he ain't really doing nothing. But they making money.
Like Keith said, Moochie Grape is the best rapper on Paper Route right now. Now, Glock got the best beats and the best presentation, but shit, that's you know what I'm saying, that's obvious. He was the heir to the throne. So You know what I'm saying? His shit on autopilot for real.
This last album, you like Glockavelli?
I do. And yes, the name of the album is called Glockavelli Cypress. Stop asking people, what's the name of that Key Glock album so I can go ahead and listen to it. It's good. It's Glockavelli, bro.
He know the name of the album.
I don't follow them like that, but I actually want to go listen to Kenny Money album, and everybody kept getting
the name of Kenny Money album is, what is it? Benjamin Franklin?
Benjamin Franklin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go see what they sound like, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got two videos out actually. He got the one with the tune up, but he had another one put out about 2 weeks prior to that. I forgot, or a week and a half prior. Now, he using band play, which is like Key Glock stopped using band play. I like now Kenny is using band play more now. Like it's gonna be they all finna be on for real. I think Kenny up next, then Fizzle, but Big Moochie my favorite. Big Moochie Great my favorite.
Kenny Money nice, man. But I think of if they go sign Studio Silver, what would be the right move to do, to be honest. Oh, that'll put them over the top.
I think niggas felt the way about band play going over there messing with Dan Joe and Moneybag Yo. So I think that will.
See, I got some intel on that. So this is what I was told. That it was a co-produced song. So two people like band play and old boy was in the studio, they produced it. Band play didn't know that Moneybag, because the other guy had the main credits on it. Band play just helped them with the beat. So by the time they sold, this is what I was told. It could be wrong. By the time it was sold, it was like, okay, who you give it to? Moneybag. He paid a grip for it. And the person who I talked to said, band play, he loyal to paper route. He a businessman, but they did not. It was some smoke behind the scenes. Like paper route had to have a conversation with him, but he only shared it one time. Like it wasn't like he just, well, I'm just rocking with CMG. No, it was a co-produced song. So the other dude, they offered him money. Band play took the money, but he had to answer the paper route for that, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. It ain't gonna happen no more though.
Right. No, I feel that. I feel that.
Shout out to Band Play for making some business.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if Band Play like in-house paper route producer,
for the most part.
Okay. He was like Beats by the Pound for No Limit, or Manny Fresh like Cash Money. He's like, hey, you and that, yeah.
And he made some beats for Eddie Valero too. Shout out to Independent Jimmy, Eddie Valero. Niggas don't be fucking with Eddie. He hard. He did a feature. He got a feature from 8 Ball. That shit was hard too.
How you be knowing all this? I don't even be knowing half the song. You be talking about hit up like, man.
I be doing my homework, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I be doing my homework. Nigga ain't gonna be telling nigga ain't gonna say that I'm on this bitch just screaming long live Dolph and don't know what I'm talking about. I be knowing what I be talking about. And what I mean by that is a lot of people in the past have hitched their wagon to Dolph for monetary gain. No, this is something I love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love the music game, and I respected the hell out of Dolph because Dolph used to come down here and fuck with Dope B. And that's how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to Dope B. I ain't never heard
rest in peace to Dope B, man. For real.
I heard it was nice. I never heard none of his music, man, but I heard it was nice.
You ain't never heard none of Dope B music, bro?
No.
You probably have, but you probably just don't know. But you, if you heard it, be like, oh, that's him. Yeah.
I probably have. I probably have. So I might have. I ain't gonna say that, but if I did, I didn't know.
Man, hey, shout out to my dog, man. Buy cap for the cash app. Real talk.
Cypress, I got a
No
question
doubt.
for you. You always asking questions for me. I got a question for you. How come on the outside looking in, it seemed like nothing going right for CMG or their affiliates? Like it seemed like every month they in the sun. Is there something? It's something.
That's a good question.
Well, man, what about paper route?
Oh, that nigga left.
So he
Damn,
left.
I thought that was Cyber for real. Come on back, Cyber.
Yeah, yeah.
How I get knocked out? What you think?
I don't know. You about to lie, and your internet knew you was about to lie, so they said, "Man, let me go on and fix the lie before you put it out." Go ahead.
Okay, what you say? I missed it because it knocked me
You
down.
know, you heard exactly what I asked you.
No, I didn't. It knocked me down. What did he say, you?
We said,
Okay,
why do it seem like ain't nothing, things ain't going right for CMG right now? Basically.
I mean, cause behind the scenes it probably ain't.
Why though? Why?
Cause they scrambling and gambling.
I mean, people. I ain't gonna lie. People bumping heads over there. So.
Bumping heads or people bumping heads? What they bumping heads for, Cyber?
Man, it's a lot of different stuff.
Okay, I'm listening. Like what?
You know,
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
CMG ain't done, Glenn, but no.
See.
But I don't know, man. Like a lot of people just, I don't know. I think it's gonna be way more some stuff gonna go on because of Big 30 just did a song with YTB Fat, I think.
Cypress, I didn't ask Cypress. I didn't ask you none of that. Answer the no. Let's try it again. This ain't this ain't the other shows you be on where they just let you get away with stuff. I asked you why does it seem like every time, every other week or month they going through some stuff and don't seem like nothing going right. That's what I asked you.
Because hey man, listen, I'm gonna keep going. No, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like when you do a whole lot of bull jive, you know, sometimes it come back and you gotta, you come back.
Okay.
So,
What kind of bull job they doing, Cypress?
like I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, to be honest, man.
You know when you lying.
No, man, but I know what's some bull jive going on, but exactly what behind the scenes, I don't know. So I'm not behind the scenes.
But when it comes to paper route, you always seem to speak in absolutes. But when it comes to CMG, you be speaking in uncertainties. Like, man, I don't know. See, this ain't them other channels. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. I ain't gonna laugh with you. It ain't funny to me.
He said he's not gonna let you make it.
What other
Nope.
question you got? What other question?
No. Answer that. I asked you. It was a 2-part question. You didn't answer none of it. Like I said, I ain't gonna laugh with you.
Hold on. I was looking at something. I don't know, man. Like, I think niggas getting paid visits, man.
Okay, who particularly getting paid visits, and who they getting visits from?
Well, damn.
Hey, man, I think the police paying niggas now. Exactly who I don't know that.
The police or the Fed?
Probably the Fed.
Probably the Fed. Okay. So I'm glad you can tell the truth though. You ain't gotta lie over here, man. You ain't gotta, because I ain't gonna let you skate. I'm telling you that. No, I'm not taking shots at nobody. I'm just saying I ain't gonna let you skate, bro. I ain't gonna let you gonna answer these questions. You answer all of them.
AT Streets, that's the glow bash. You gotta take that birthday off of you. Gotta take
Yeah.
it off of you. Y'all gotta take it off too. Shit, I'm just saying. That's
Yeah,
the glow
man.
bash.
Hey, y'all, who are going to the glow bag?
Nobody.
I heard the tickets kind of high, man.
There's a reason they're gonna use that to fight them lawyers. I mean, Glow the only one making money anyway. The only one making money. Oh yeah, I saw that Glen Rock Nation. They in trouble, man. They in trouble.
I heard about that. So is that true?
The CEO said it. Cypress, it's got to be true, bro. He ain't gonna lie. She don't.
I don't know about what's going on. I'm asking questions. I don't know what's going on about right now. They want to ask you. I'm asking people that know.
I'm gonna go off what. Yeah, I'm gonna go off what she say, man. I think a lot. I'm gonna say. Notice how a lot of them cats over there getting hit with RICOs all of a sudden, getting hit with lawsuits all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on, Rock Nation, but something going on.
What she say? Okay, what did she say going on, Rock Nation?
So she said basically last year, the fourth quarter, they needed a $40 million check to pretty much stay afloat, and they got fronted the money. But I'm like, how you losing money like that? So I read up on it today. Basically, they're gonna have to drop a lot of their independent, a lot of their artists, like who ain't really making traction in most days, because they just be signing different people, athletes or whatever. But they putting out way more money than them bringing in. So a lot of the artists, this is what it said.
Hold on a second. Go ahead. T Streets, why change the name of it?
So people can buy the ticket because he knows they ain't gonna buy it if he say got it, man. Duh.
Shit, they done bought them in years past.
No.
What's the difference?
It's a major difference.
Explain that, because for some reason I'm dumbfounded.
You know what all the hate, all the Gotti hate is going on right now. You know, he had been throwing the Gotti bash out in Atlanta and different places like that. You know, he ain't really just been rocking with Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was gonna try to throw it at Memphis.
You know, Gucci still got him blackballed in Atlanta, right? You do know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Boy, them folks ain't, man. Man, look, Gucci got some traction out there in Atlanta, bro. Now he can't get everybody, but for the most part, don't nobody mess with CMG out there, bro.
Right.
So I mean, that glow badge, man. They better have it inside. If they have it outside, I'm telling you now, you're gonna have. But back to what I was saying, Cypress. We ain't finished. I ain't finished with you.
Let's go, pop it. Go ahead.
Okay, so what were we talking about? What was I talking about? Hitter. Dang, I forgot.
We were talking about.
Damn, I cut you off. That's my bad, dog.
No, you good. You good.
We were talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who making them visits? You said the cops making them, and I said it's the feds. Let me go up there. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Hold up. Oh yeah, Rock Nation. Yeah, Rock Nation. From what I read, they I don't know. I don't. I just have to go off Desiree Perez. I got him, Glenn. Don't worry. I'm about to go off Desiree Perez's word. And if they lose the money like that, man, it's just a matter of time. I think a lot of this is strategic, right? Because when you get Rock Nation out the way, Fat Joe, for some reason, he got some stuff going on. They been got Casanova on the RICO. Gotti, he's still associated with him. I'm not sure why they're associated with him. I think the feds are doing some stuff behind the scenes that are real tricky. Like this Diddy trial showed me you can't mess with the Fed. Don't mess with them. Don't play with them. They will mess you up. And all of a sudden they getting hit with all kind of stuff. All of a sudden, no, bro, that's no. I think Desiree Perez served her purpose, and don't be surprised if the Mexicans find their way to her house.
Desiree Perez on the way out, man. So you got her daughter talking to anybody that want to hear, talking about how she hacked her whole life, and then you got this lawsuit for Rock Nation on behalf of an assistant for Megan Thee Stallion, saying that they made her work just crazy, ungodly hours. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stuff going on, and these lawsuits gonna cripple gonna cripple the brand, and they keeping Jay-Z out of the mix as much as they can, and they basically putting this on Desiree Perez. But man, listen, yeah, Rock Nation, they on a slippery slope right now.
You saw what Nicki Minaj said about him.
I seen a few things where she said, you know what I'm saying, she made a diss song and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about justice for Demore Added, which is Desiree Perez's daughter. Yeah, there's a lot going on now.
But couldn't Jay-Z pay that $40 million to stay afloat?
You would think so. But have he ran out of favor with these folks? Is he really wanting to deal with these folks like he used to? Because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. You know, when shit started going crazy with Dame Dash, he did the same type of thing, just kind of distance himself. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I don't understand. Rock Nation is tied in with Live Nation and, you know what I'm saying, Ticketmaster and all of these other folks. I just don't see how folks is going bankrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's some trouble somewhere, fam.
It might be. It may be.
I think it's some unspoken trouble somewhere.
Just know that these lawsuits ain't helping.
Nope, not at all. And this is a crazy thing. I noticed this about the industry too, is that anytime you see like people pile on, when it takes one person, like with Harvey Weinstein, it took that one person to come out and say something, and then everybody else all of a sudden remembers stuff. Yeah, and people ain't just attacking Rock Nation for nothing. It might take that one voice to say, oh, like, and Desiree Perez's daughter, we don't know who she is, but it's always a no name that's willing to go against the grain and go against the machine and say, okay, I'm coming for you. And then it's like a floodgate of people. And I'd be like, man, when you was settling out of court for $2 million, $4 million, $6 million, that stuff adds up, man. It just does.
Yeah, it does. Same way we did it. Shit. These folks lined up.
Absolutely.
Whether the lawsuits is baseless or whatever, shit, the court costs is enough.
Boy, and them lawyers, man, them fees, man. I'm talking about you got travel back and forth. You got to halt your businesses. See, Rock Nation, Jay-Z said what hurt them is that when the Tony Busby allegations came out, they were denied $115 million worth of credit. I'm like, what you need credit for, bro? Like, what's going on? But that hurt. That will hurt any business, bro. Any business.
That means they don't have the liquid cash that they bragged about they have.
You're right. But they sign all these artists. They got Rock Nation Sports, Rock Nation Management. Like, your artists ain't, a lot of the artists ain't making no money. And if this was the year 2000, it'd be different. But it's 2025, bro. Like, you got to find ways to adapt. And Rock Nation, they need to. Desiree Perez is gonna be their downfall. I'm telling you that.
And for Chat Town, listen, he bet on the Thunder to win in 5. And he lost $1 million. That ain't no money to Jay-Z, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's really not no money. You know what I'm saying? To us, that's horrible, but that ain't no money.
Nope. Absolutely, you're right.
Yeah.
Bobcat, what it do? What record label is making money?
Barbie, what's the word?
Paper route.
What record label is making money right now? Shit, all of that shit down for real. Unless you want to go to labels like if we talking about some real money, we're gonna bring up PG Lane. That's Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Boy. Ooh. Yeah. They making man. I'm talking about they making tens of millions of dollars.
Hand over fist.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some labels out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? CMG still in that lane. You know, they got They got Z and Aldo and they got Glorilla. They holding the fort down right now.
But they losing more money because look at all the artists they got to push out, promote. So, I mean, imagine you putting millions of dollars in, like Youngster losing them money, Migo losing them money. I don't know what Lil Papa doing. Mozzie ain't making nothing. Layla Samia ain't had a hit song probably since TikTok. I mean,
what I will say to T Streets, and you know I rock with you, but they ain't got no loans over their head.
Nope.
They got independent money. The only thing they're paying for is distribution. So in that aspect, 100% of what you earn is yours to keep, man.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yep.
Think about it. Them CMG niggas is getting shit pulled up off their shit before they can even get it in their pocket.
Yeah.
That's real talk. So that's something to think about. But yeah, hip hop is down as a whole. Absolutely. The only people that's really making money off this hip hop shit is these females, man. And when you really think about it, and these up and coming artists that got a buzz and they going to every hole in the wall and barbecue hut that damn perform.
Yep.
That's what them the niggas that's getting money.
Yep.
Yeah.
T Street, a few weeks ago, Youngster said he was Mozzie ain't been dropped, and he ain't left, and Youngster said he was CMG at a show with 42 Doug and Lil Big Boogie. So I don't believe you. You need more people. Paper Route is
It don't matter the locale, T Streets. You know what I'm saying? Just to
Paper
be
Route is in
honest.
South Carolina, bro. Their offices in South Carolina. You can literally Google that, dog. I don't know why they in South Carolina, but they in South Carolina. But like Hitter said, it don't matter where they at.
No. Shit, Key Glock just made a boatload of fucking money. And we just gonna be honest about it.
Better tell them.
Yeah, for real. That's before the album drop.
Absolutely. And he extended the tour to go over to like Key Glock is touring with Justin Timberlake and 50 Cent over in Germany, bro. Them two and it's like a festival. It was 3 days, now it's 6. Like, bro, Glock, man. And not only that, Paper Route got a lot of businesses that Dolph left for them, man, and it's not even in Dolph's name. It's like LLCs. It ain't just they making money. They got restaurants, they got dog kennels, bro. It's so much stuff that people don't know about Paper Route, man. They making money, bro. I think them boys always got thousands of dollars, and they'll be selling like that because Dolph hooked them up. He spoiled them, but Dolph got a lot of businesses that ain't in his name, bro.
T Streets, drop it in my Instagram. Same name. And
yeah,
I run it.
Yeah,
I damn sure run it. I don't know why Mozzie signed with CMG. He could have went to Empire. But listen, CMG was hot as fish grease when Mozzie signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, just shoot a nigga down. CMG was hot as hell when, you know, that's when you had Moneybag kind of like at the top of his game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. ESTG.
Yep. Little Papa.
Yeah. ESTG he didn't cool down substantially. That nigga walk around the bitch with an eye patch on. And I don't know why the hell Fat Fox walking around with a damn eye patch on. Y'all let me know something.
Cypress, you know? Because you CMG Cypress. I know you know. Somebody beat him up or something.
I don't know. I think he probably got an eye infection or something. I don't know.
I don't want no eye patch, no eye infection, man.
Well, somebody probably beat him up then. I don't know. I don't really just know him like that.
Damn Cypress over there with them damn neck bones and rice.
And that vacation Bible school chips at 11:58 at night.
I don't know how you know, but you know.
But no, it's just. But yeah, T Streets, man, it's a lot of stuff. Like Dog family ain't gonna never be broke, bro. No, he set them up.
And that's why they'll never sue civilly, because they don't want them niggas money. They want their freedom.
You don't think so, Hitter?
Yeah, no, I don't think they'll sue them folks civilly. I think they want their freedom, fam. Did y'all know Gazi was a DJ? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If it's me, I ain't gonna lie. If it's me, I gotta test the water to see you really worth 100 million. Cause I want it. Let me go get it.
Yeah.
Then I want y'all out of here.
Bro, me and Jay got more money than Gotti, man. We keep it in the bean. That was before the insurance. Jizzle hit him in that eye. Oh, Jizzle must have hit him hard then. Or Hitter, he said he sent it to you.
Okay.
I think, okay. Rock with it.
Okay. All right, let me put it up here. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hey, let's take this opportunity to hit that like button. And fam, if you can support the channel, support the channel. I ain't asking for y'all to send no $50 cash apps or no $50 super chats. $1 or $2, man. Support the channel, man. I mean, let it be known that y'all rock with the Hit Squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Them little twos and fews will go a long way to supporting the channel and helping, you know what I'm saying, shit, pay for a new microphone or whatever. Cause this shit go right back into the channel. If y'all hadn't realized it, ever since we've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, every time I can, I do something to upgrade the quality of what we're doing. So that's what that is. All right, let's go to this clip right quick.
Most definitely. So I put up on Gotti. That nigga offered me a plate. I ate. I'm saying, man, shit was great. I enjoyed it. But I'm back to that catalog. I gotta run that catalog up.
Yeah.
Gotta run that catalog up.
Being like with a label and shit, I feel like it's just put a little hold on how much music you can actually drop.
Nah, I just think they stipulations is hella stiff. You feel me? They ain't, as far as futures and etc. shit required. Like they really play it by the book. Whereas, what I'm saying, with the distribution, you could thug it out. I mean, we drop that motherfucker and get it cleared on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the process is a little more, faster than the label. But I fuck with the label. Good people. They good people. They did they want to. But you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's a real hold back. Of course.
You back to independent?
What y'all think about that? Shout out to Mozzie. I always fuck with Mozzie, Sacramento finest. Appreciate you, T Street.
But that didn't say that. It said, you heard the last question, you back to independent. You can't go back to something you never left from. So he wasn't independent at one point. He was CMG, which goes back to my point. He was CMG. Listen to the actual word.
No, he was CMG. He just not CMG now. I think that's what T Street was trying to. Yeah.
Let me read his comment. Because I don't think that's what he said. Hold on. He said. Okay, you said Youngster and Mozzie ain't CMG, but they were. Right. I don't know if Youngster ain't now. I don't know. Yeah, because they got CMG, don't mean he ain't, but he was CMG at one point.
Hey, bro, what's going on with your microphone, Steve?
My bad, hold on. I'm just moving it up and down. My bad.
Yeah, your shit sound like you got one of them chili the horns.
My bad. I know what I was doing.
All good. But nah, that's facts. That's facts. I'm past petty. I wasn't I want their last breath ever since they have CMF. The codeine music. Yeah, them people. But everything had to be proven. What are you talking about, Big Pressure?
Yeah, Pressure, he was doing the same stuff today on something. Man, come on, Pressure. Hit the link, Pressure. Hit the link. Yeah, drop the link. Hit the link. Come on up here so I can chop you up, Pressure. Because you just.
Oh shit! No, you said he was still CMG. Nah, Yeah, we knew Mozzie had to move on, and damn youngster shit looked like you know what I'm saying, Hitler cousin shooting that shit. That shit
Blair
horrible.
Witch Project. There's a Blair Witch Project video, man. Just one camera.
Yeah.
What you got going on, brother? You late? He got a what you call them, tripod. He can put it. He
Yes.
put his phone on a tripod.
Yes, that man got a selfie stick shooting video. Damn, youngster. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody. Contract may be 1 year, 10, but that pay.
So let me get this straight. Youngster ain't contracting with TMG no more.
I don't know.
No, he said it on his Instagram.
What was Moneybag talking about today when he posted that? Cypress, he talking about something. You saw the Moneybag post on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
What was he talking about, man?
His album's gonna come out.
I know, but the stuff he was saying, why would he say that?
I don't know.
Hey,
This
y'all
guy's unhappy over it. Go ahead.
Look at this weird shit right here.
It feel like it's 4th of July when I shoot my gun. It feel like it's 4th of July when I shoot. I put it up in Lego 4th of July after cool. It's cool. 4th of July, keep that blicky on you. 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July. Everybody, shoot.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it.
This dude could never rap. I don't know why y'all like, man, this dude can't rap. He never could. I can rap a Christmas gift better than he can rap some lyrics, man. This dude is trash.
He ass. He is ass.
Boy, 4th of July, you going to prison, bro.
Heavy Camp, record label, independent, plain and simple.
Oh, shit. Okay, all right. Too late for that, buddy. FBI independent too. CIA independent. DEA independent.
Oh, where my homeboy True Results at? True. Let's hit this link, True.
Yeah, True. There's your boy True. There's your boy True Result.
Yes. Oh man. No, I don't want your links to go. Man, listen. Hold on, I ain't mean to do that. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Get this shit out of here, man. Look. Create music. That's create music. Okay. The other one is connect music. Okay. Yeah. We know this the only artist I know on connect music. Yeah. This the only artist I know on connect music right here. Don Tripp. Salute to Don Tripp.
Don Tripp dope, man. Don Tripp dope.
As hell. As hell. And he all about him. Oh shit. Hey Steve, you see this?
Yo.
Hold on. I didn't know I wasn't sharing. Listen, look at this, bro.
Step brother. Oh man, I ain't.
August 23rd, they in the city.
Where? Did it say?
Shit, probably, shit. You know what? You know.
Yeah.
Shit. Iron Horse. I want to say Iron Horse. What is this shit? Iron City.
Iron City. Yeah. They might be at Avondale. I mean, Iron City. Well, not Iron City. You right.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Avondale, bro. That shit still the trenches, bro.
That's what Glock was, man.
Glock was at Avondale Brewery.
Is that outside? Because I know he had to move because it rained. What's inside? No, he was at Iron City. My bad. He moved to Iron City.
Yeah. Shit, you still get hit with that at goddamn Avondale.
They don't know about the boy.
That's 41st, man.
Yeah, man. No, yeah.
Rest in peace to the little homie AJ, but nah, I don't fuck around on 41st, man. Hell nah.
Bro, I went and did a wedding. I got booked for a wedding I think 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, why am I doing security at a wedding? It was just me over there. I'm like, man, let me get up out of here, man. As soon as it was time to go, I left about 3 minutes early, bro. I said, man.
Right. Hey, look who they got on. Look who they got as a special guest, man. I've been telling y'all about Independent Jimmy, bro. They got Eddie Valero, bro. I might have to pop out for this shit, bro. You
I
got
like
Lido. You got Lido, Trip, and Orange Mound on Eddie Valero. Yeah, we might have to fuck with that, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, dog, you say the word. I love them, but we ain't even met yet, man. We need to meet up anyway here.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
We might need to make this shit happen, bro. August 23rd, man.
Yeah, I don't see no problem with that, bro. God willing, we still here. Most definitely. I like Starlito dope too, but see, I didn't know about Don Tripp for real because I know Starlito talk about him. But I listened to that song he had with CeeLo. Man, what's the name of it? Name of that song? Yeah. And I'm like, this cat from Memphis? This dude sound like he from the East Coast, bro.
Right. My favorite song by Lido and Trip is Caesar and Brutus. Tell me y'all know about it.
Oh man, I'm about to get on that, bro. I'm about to get on that.
Yeah, I think it's the step. I think it might be on the First Step Brothers. Yeah, that's Caesar and Brutus. That shit, man. Come on, man. That shit hard body. T Street says CMG is going through a rebranding. That's all.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, they're definitely going through a rebrand.
It's gonna be a rebrand straight to the penitentiary. No, like y'all say, the penitentiary. That rebranding, bro. T Street. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They out of here, bro. Whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next year, they eventually. That's the worst part about the feds coming to get you. You just don't know when they coming, but they coming.
Yeah. Yeah. So where they coming? They coming to Birmingham. They'll be in Dallas on that shit. They in Dallas tonight. They was in Dallas tonight. They in Indy on July 24th. They're taking off. Then they Covington, Kentucky, Omaha, Nebraska, Atlanta, Jackson, and they're gonna end it in Birmingham. Let's go.
Okay. That's what's up.
Shout out to Birmingham. Shout out to Birmingham.
Yeah. They sold out in Memphis, Nashville, Pensacola. Oh man.
Okay.
Naptown.
They must like them up there. I heard of Step Brothers, but they must really be doing their thing, man. That's what's up. Shout out to them brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they doing their thing. I can't even laugh.
And Eddie Valero damn so doing his thing, bro. It's only a matter of time for the nigga break out, bro. Yeah, my son be rocking that Eddie Valero. I put him on that shit.
For real.
Yeah. He what that song? I don't want to die. Yeah, that shit, right? Man, go on run that Eddie Valero, bro. I'm telling you, that shit hard.
Yeah, don't do that no more, Hitter. Let them sing it, though. Let them sing it.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm a real P.
My
shit ain't supposed to be fully tuned. It's tuned halfway. my shit tuned just enough.
That's the sopralto, and not a soprano alto. That's the sopralto.
Sopralto. Let's go.
Hey, pressure. What they waiting on, bro? It's the feds. Like you know they sat on dirt for about 8 years, right? They sit on you. Like this. Google how the feds work and how RICOs work. It's very simple. Like I don't have the capacity to explain it this late it's early. It's tomorrow morning. It's 12 in the morning. But bro, come on, man. Like what they waiting on. They don't have to come when we want them to come. They come when they got everything sewn up. You know the answer to the question you asked me. You just felt like I'm not gonna let you agitate me. It's Saturday morning, bro.
He's not agitating. He's antagonizing.
Yeah, same difference, man. Like what they waiting on, bro. Pressure. Never get caught up in a RICO. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because never ever get caught up in this. Ain't like Antoine Massey. This ain't none of that. This the feds, bro. They this ain't none of that. Massey knew it was just a matter of time. Any day, it could have been any day. They might go get that man at the Glow Bash. You never know.
Hey, Pressure, what's happening, bro? You know what it is. Hey, Yes, sir. That's that shit right there, bro. Yes, indeed. That's that shit right there. Shout out to Eddie Valero, man. Nigga be sleeping on the hardest niggas, bro. The hardest niggas. But when
I
he
gotta
blow,
listen. I gotta listen. I ain't never heard of him.
yeah, man. Shit, he need to be on paper route. To be honest with you. Yeah, y'all need to go on and check out Eddie Valero, man. I've been rocking Eddie Valero for shit probably the last 2.5 years.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Maybe it ain't enough. That's why they ain't get him. It could. It might not have enough. It might not have enough intel.
But I can tell you this, T Streets, they gonna have enough. If just say that's right. Just say you're correct. They don't have enough. When they get enough, because these are the feds, they're going to come and get them. But maybe they already have enough. It's just something else. I don't, bro. Like I said, I'm disappointed in the MPD and the Memphis Fed. I'm disappointed in them. I think they trash. But even when they get this taken care of, I'm still gonna think they trash. They just slow trash. That's all. But they're gonna do their job eventually. I'm not the biggest. I don't hate the cops. I don't love them. I want to see justice. I don't care who it is, but sometimes I think them being slow. I think in this case, being slow has cost too many people their lives, and it's like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop letting stuff happen and go do your job. That's just where I sit with law enforcement. You don't have to let people get killed or hurt. You can do your job faster. They just choose not to because they care too much about their conviction rate, all this red tape. I don't believe in that stuff. If you got the proof, go get them. So I agree. Let me just stop when it comes to Memphis, man. But it ain't just Memphis. It's a lot of it's everywhere. Law enforcement kind of sucks sometimes, man, but they get it right a lot too.
Right.
The players are on the field. I don't know what that means, bro.
You gotta read into that. You see, you got the thinking emoji on it.
Yeah, but it's pressure, man. The pressure be saying stuff. I don't even know why I respond to half of it, bro. It don't make no sense. Go ahead, kid. Do your thing, though, pressure. Do your thing.
Pressure fighting hell, man. Yes, sir. Nah, real talk though. They could have shit. We talking Rico for real. We could, they could have got these niggas before Dolph even died, right?
Bro, easily. And that's why I'm so disappointed in the MPD. Even if Dolph didn't say nothing, you got to do your job. But you probably got some of them cats running around listening to CMG. Some of them listen to Paper Out. Memphis the MPD is a joke, man. They are a joke.
You gonna get on some people bad sides? How about MPD?
I don't care, man. That man. I mean, now you can go listen to this. And the Memphis Police Department. Well, let me retract that. A lot of the Memphis Police Department are trash. They just trash. I ain't saying that Birmingham is better. I'm not from Birmingham. I ain't saying Anniston is better. But I know what I see from the MPD, and from what I see, some of the judges on down. They like the only person who cares is Paul Hagerman. They DA is a joke. They chief is a joke. They lieutenants are jokes. Captains are jokes. Like they officers, a lot of them are like they a joke, man.
Oh man, he throwing shots at the MPD. What about Mo? What's your opinion on Mo Roy?
I said the only one that cares is Hagerman. Mo Roy is a joke.
What's Hagerman care about?
Hagerman care about justice. You can tell he care. That man don't even tie his tie. He ready to. Hagerman said, I'm gonna quote this because I remember it. He said, "We are ready and have been ready to hold all those involved accountable." That's what he said. You can go look at a word for word. I got it now. So the feds, I don't know what so the state knows the state is ready and they know what happened. You telling me the feds ain't ready, but the state been ready for over a year? Come on, man. Like Hagerman cares. The MPD, man, F the MPD, man. And the Memphis FBI, man, bro, I can't wait till this is over. But the Memphis, man.
Yeah.
That nigga said that Memphis FBI. Shit.
Yeah, we getting a true feeling tonight from Paper Outfit. Go ahead, Steve.
No, it ain't. A lot of people feel like that. I'm not trying to start no beef, but I know people rock with the MPD. I ain't saying it's the whole MPD, but I'm saying you got to catch it. I'm sorry, they just got to catch it. Like listen, Juke should be alive and in prison. Y'all let that man sit out there today. He got his face blown off. They should have been arrested. This man. Tell me why he wasn't. I need a clear answer on why he wasn't arrested. When you knew they knew 6 months after the dog died what happened, and they didn't do nothing. But they were just bringing people in and letting them out, and people getting killed. You know what kind of dumb? You know how dumb you have to be as a police department to just let people out? Like, and nobody gives me a clear, concise answer on why these folks were let out.
Because they came. Okay, well, let me break this down. Okay, why Drake was out? I'm gonna tell you why Drake was out. Drake was out because Drake had a nice lawyer that was buying him time before he go to jail, but unfortunately, he got caught up on the wrong end of it.
Bruh, when they got you, ain't no lawyer that good. When they got you, what did Tamara say? Drake was supposed to be indicted months before he died. His lawyer ain't that good. Art Horn ain't that good.
I agree with you there, but when you got money in Memphis, you can buy yourself some time.
Oh, they knew what happened 6 months. Listen, let's go back to the trial. Cornelius said he sobered up around August. He got caught in December. So 8 months later, he was sobered up. Tamara also said he was. They said he was talking to himself in his cell. And she also said those are voice-activated cells. They knew what happened, and they still didn't go arrest him. They brought up Jook in questioning. But if you know these people did this and you still don't arrest them, that's incompetence on an astronomical level, gang. Period. That's incompetence, bro. From the top down.
Well, he had money.
Y'all hold it down. Give me a second. Y'all hold it down.
He had money to buy himself some time. Unfortunately, he came out on the wrong end of it. But that's how it is in Memphis. I know in Alabama you go to jail, your ass too. But
bruh, when they killed that girl,
you able to buy yourself some time.
When they killed that girl, that night and recorded it, man, they went and got them folks so fast. But them folks ain't never getting out. They getting whooped on in jail. They had to put them in solitary confinement so they wouldn't get beat down. Tennessee is one of the dumbest states when it comes to laws. They're one of the dumbest states I've ever seen. Now, I'm not saying Alabama's the greatest. We got our own set of problems. But we ain't dumb as Tennessee. Tennessee is dumb. And it trickles down into some of them cities because in Chattanooga, this stuff wouldn't have happened. In Nashville, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened in Nashville. It wouldn't have happened in Chattanooga. It wouldn't have happened in
Knoxville for sure. Because there's number red tobacco
Right.
for rednecks outside. That's Knoxville.
All right, I'll be back.
And it's embarrassing, dog. And I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but dang, Memphis is now big pressure. I don't want to. Why I gotta come sign up just to prove? No, man. I don't want to be around that trash up there, man. It's filth. They don't care about nothing. Them folks, and it's not every cop, but it's enough. And CJ Davis is for her to represent that department. That says a lot. I don't know Caroline Mason. She seemed trash too. All them captains and lieutenants, they trash.
They got who they got. I just don't see them throwing away money and resources. They can't even look for something like that. There's weird crime going on in the city. And they need to shift the focus.
They got the guy who tried to kidnap the mayor. You got his bond, but you got Govan walking out $90,000 bond and lying, talking about that the family agreed. No, they didn't. I know they didn't agree because a member of the family told me they did. Like they just so secretive. Memphis. If I'm from Memphis, I'm embarrassed every day. This has made the whole city look bad, and they ain't got no answers. Like eventually, it's all gonna come out. But what's taking so long? It's embarrassing, bro.
People got money to buy time with this shit, man. You know, it's a money being moved around.
That don't mean nothing. It's somebody, but we got people hurting out here. People's lives are lost, and they care about money.
And yes, in Memphis, they care about bro. Half this would have been a whole bunch of broke niggas involved in this shit. Everybody would have went to jail. They would have been sending them niggas by now. They had to be some broke niggas.
It don't matter, bro. It's They be letting people out. I'm talking about you got murders. Like 2 people got murder 2 folk, 3 folk. They be out in 8 months, a year. Well, come to Alabama and see what happens if you murder somebody. You ain't never seen the light of day. But up there, they be dropping charges. Like, it's just, bro, them judges are dumb. Like, golly, man. Like, what is up with Memphis? Memphis is, man, I'm trying to watch what I say because I ain't trying to start no smoke with nobody, especially with no YouTube channel. But dang, man, Memphis is a joke, man.
Man, you know them judges be taking the bag behind the scene, man. In Memphis, bro.
I don't know that. All I know is what I'm seeing, and it's people in. So it ain't just me. It's people from Memphis in the chat agreeing with me. People from Tennessee, like so. If you from Memphis, forgive me for the disrespect. If you taking it as that, but I just think that Memphis, man, like when it comes to this case, and I'm sorry I'm so passionate about it, but I believe in right and wrong. Memphis could have nipped this in the bud a long time ago.
Like they really didn't care about it, man.
Like CJ Davis she's a joke, man. She's a joke. Paul Young is a joke.
MPD is a joke. I agree with Steven, man. Y'all know I don't agree with Steven a lot about nothing, but I'm agreeing with every word that comes out of his mouth right now.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but it's all, I mean,
OG Snake Spotter, salute to your big homie.
Get some of them Europeans in there and see what they do. I bet you they're clean. And I hate to say that, man. But I guarantee Memphis won't be like it. Memphis would be different if they had some people who really want the city cleaned up. Now you got people that get along gang. That's what I'm gonna call them. Paul Young, CJ Davis, Mulroy, Caroline Mason. They the get along gang.
But they all crooks for one day.
Yeah, I don't know about all. I ain't gonna say they all crooks.
Well, Pastor Jones said they put all these poor people in office and they're gonna make rich white man decisions.
It's just embarrassing, man. I'm never gonna eat my words. I'm always gonna think like that. Even when they solve the case, but I think that Paul Hagerman is the only. Paul Hagerman and that little black girl with the big glasses. I think they're the only one that care. And I think Jennifer Mitchell cares, Judge Mitchell, but I don't think too many people up there. Well, of course Tamara cares, but Tamara ain't in office. She ain't. I mean, she was a cop. She was Memphis Police. So, Tamara, if you hear this, I know you mad. I'm not talking about you. I'm just frustrated. So just don't make no lives about me now. Don't go to members only because I know how Tamara is, man. Tamara be like, mother effers ain't from Memphis talking about Memphis. Like Tamara, it ain't nothing personal. It's people in the chat from Memphis agreeing with me. So you gonna get us all, Tamara? You gonna go after us all? Like I'm telling the truth. Like Memphis, man. I wouldn't, man. That girl I told y'all I like from Memphis. I'm good on her. I'm good on her. The fact that she from Memphis disqualified. I'm sorry. She fine, but no. I can't do it, bro. I don't trust Memphis, man. If somebody from Memphis, they come down here. Like, where you from, Memphis? I'm like, I'm holler at you. I'm out instantly.
Why you out, man? I feel the same way, man. But why you out though?
No, bro. Like Memphis just this just left a bad taste in my mouth. They gotta, hey, lucky me. No, we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that. I don't know who they is, but I ain't touching that. She can cuff me any day. Oh, which one, Snakes? Who can cuff you, Snake Spotter? I know you're talking about Caroline Mason.
Now I thought he's talking about Caroline Mason.
But yeah, man.
Memphis been crooked since 1968. Don't let me talk about it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in 1968? Never mind.
Martin Luther King. Oh.
The feds came to town and took over MPD and set up what we know as the assassination attempt and successful attempt on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
That man said, don't go in the middle of all about it, man.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. You just made my day.
Hey, lucky me, go on and erase that, gang. Just erase that for me, man, because I don't know who they
Man,
is.
I know you. Listen, lucky me. We didn't talk about this. I know you don't rock with Miss T, but we definitely rock with Miss T. And I ain't saying that you can't have your opinions, but yeah, don't put that over here, bro. If you don't mind, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate you watching the content and commenting and everything, bro. But don't do that, man. Don't do that. Yeah, and yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
my dog, man.
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, Tamara cool people. And she don't need to steal up, bro. She can't. I mean, she Tamara good. I think she's good. But she, her dad, kind of left her. She all right. Well, Glenn, great, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, like I said, I don't want to disrespect Memphis, man, or people in the chat from Tennessee, but I'm just keeping it in the bean. Like, if it happened down here and somebody said that, I couldn't even be mad. I'd be like, you know what? You're right. You're right. But Memphis got to do better, man. Like, now, Memphis got to do better, and it might take a different shade of people to do that. I hate to say it. It might take.
And it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy that's what it be taking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because hey, listen, let's keep it a buck. Down here, niggas was just happy to say that they was the first black to do this and the first black to do that. Niggas to hang their hat on that shit. Oh, he was the first black mayor in the city of Birmingham. That motherfucker had been in that bitch 30 years doing nothing. Get his ass out of here.
Absolutely. Just taking money, taking kickbacks, and just doing it. I mean, and it's like, why do we get to the point where we go against the system, then we become a part of it? They got a chance to do something special up there, and look what's happening. Like Memphis, man, every day is something, dog. Like I be feeling bad for y'all. It's all good looking, man. Because I know Memphis is better than that, but you got Stephen A. Smith up there talking about y'all, man.
Well, Cypress got to get out of them. Shut up with me.
Lucky me. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna coexist as one, man. We way more powerful together than we are apart.
Yep.
And I've been preaching that since day one. And for the ones that don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, us working together and building and bouncing ideas off each other, man, that's salute to them. But it works for what we got going on, man.
Yeah.
And that's bringing good content and good dialogue and, you know what I'm saying, building up our subscriber base and just basically engaging with good people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we know what it looked like when you got 1,600 weird motherfuckers in the chat because you just saying some bullshit.
Yeah.
We ain't on that, fam. Absolutely, bro.
And plus we enjoy doing this with each other. We ain't trying to have no competition with each other. It's all love, man. We're going to talk some shit to each other, but it's all love, man. We ain't on that.
And not only that, like if you just look like Tamara might like shit. And lucky me, I'm not sure how much you know of me, but me and T, we had a falling out a while ago, man. We made amends, and she's actually a dope person to know, man. So you may not agree with some of her take, but one thing I can say about her, she ain't lied when it comes to this case. She ain't told not one lie.
Not one. And I had to jump at Steve and shit on Cyber Channel one night because he came over there talking, hey, man, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. But hey, bygones is bygones.
Hey, man, people gonna not see eye to eye. People gonna bump head. They're part of it, man. But it ain't just gotta go too far, man. The people can chop it up and say, look, I was wrong, you wrong, and we move on.
Yeah, now Cypress, that's another thing. Now Cypress be lying all the time. So if you want to go Cypress, do your thing.
Well, I just, God, they said God knew, but he didn't know, and he just don't let it come back to me.
I think it was. I'll say this now. It was somebody from Paper Route involved. It was Jook. Jook. You gotta blame Jook. Got it. I don't think Got it. Got it was in the plane to Miami. Got it didn't know what was going on until you landed in Miami.
Yeah, he didn't know what the hell was going on. Shit. Yeah, man. But we rock, man. Listen, different opinions don't mean that saying we can't coexist. That
Yeah.
always remember that different opinions make for good content. Because if everybody on this bitch talking about they did it, can't wait till the motherfucker go down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is like, okay, and now what?
And then them niggas be the ones to go down. Then what?
Right.
Boy, you can't make this shit up.
Mm-hmm. Them niggas. the only them niggas we talking about is the niggas at the Ridgecrest.
Yeah. But Cypress, you know good and well. Cypress, I wouldn't, because I remember I joined one of Tamara's. I ain't gonna say which membership I got, but I listened to some of the membership when you were talking real different last year about some of the stuff. You be like, oh, we in the members? I can say this. It's amazing to me how you just forget what you're saying. I'm like, Cypress, is this the same Cypress? Because you know good and well them boys out of here. Like, now you didn't say this, Cypress. To be fair, you said 2 weeks ago, and I quote, I just find it hard to believe that somebody who ain't been held accountable for something gonna be held accountable. But if they are held accountable, I believe it. So when that happens, you're gonna change your tune, right?
Hey man, listen. I'm a firm believer when the charges come down, I come out and say, look, man, I totally slipped up with them.
No, say I was wrong. Forget that. Now you on the right track. Say I was. You said I totally slipped up. No, say I was wrong. I was full of BS. That's all you had to say.
Let me say
Glenn,
this.
you stupid.
Let me say this. Steven, just like every other city, Memphis is not that bad. Everybody aggressive now. Listen, bro, we just seen some 15-year-old run a damn Infinity up into a gas station and take cigarettes and the cash register. We just seen a nigga doing DoorDash, damn near get his life took by a nigga standing in line buying chicken wings.
Yep.
We just seen a motherfucker try to kidnap the mayor. We just seen a nigga pull up to the city councilman's house with a duct tape and a taser, talking about he want to talk about crime. What the fuck are we talking about?
Memphis not that bad. Memphis is horrible, bro.
Man, Memphis is horrible.
That is 1 week, fam.
Exactly.
7 days. 7 days in Memphis. Shit.
Man, what every other black shit, bro. Memphis had more homicides in probably in 6 months than some small countries, bro. Like, it's bad. Stop.
Man, I just be trying to keep everybody. Man, listen, beefing bad for business.
Yeah,
I keep saying that shit. Beefing bad for business because what beefing do is make motherfuckers have to choose a side, man. And we don't ever want y'all to feel like I can't fuck with him because he fuck with Tam, or I don't fuck with Cypress because he fuck with Hilda. We ain't on that, man.
Yeah, that's some other stuff.
We ain't on that, man. If you feel like that, deep down, then man, you probably don't need to be around us because we ain't on that.
See, I didn't even know about the dude that brought the gun in 201 Popular.
Yeah, they say he was in the wheelchair. They say he was in the wheelchair.
Divine Black Rose said, when you put it that way, Hilda was shit.
Hey, Glenn Gray, they've been spinning the bird. It's Paper Route Playground up there in Memphis. They just gotta make sure they out the way. Like, I think it's almost over. I think this the year. I think this summer it'll be over. I really do. I think it'll be over this summer or the fall at the latest. Well, not all of it.
Well, do you think got it going to badly or something?
No, I think. See, here's the thing, Cypress. They don't need Govine has already signed his property. He's told them everything federally. They don't need him no more for the feds. The state want him. He through with the state. So they got everything there. This is the one name I think people are really forgetting and really need, like Devin Burns. That dude knows a lot.
We were just talking about Devin Burns last night.
Devin Burns is that he's the wild card in it, man. Shondell knows about Devin Burns. As scared as he was, that man, and then he out. I don't know where he at, but he ain't in custody. He told everything. Whatever he knew, he told. Whatever he knew.
So, let me see here. It was something I wanted to say. It'll come back to me.
I
But
do
yeah,
feel like
this is the biggest question that we need to find out.
Go ahead, run it.
This is the real question. How big is Gotti forehead gonna look on them court drawings? That nigga shit gonna be huge. I'm talking about huge.
Hey, wait till they get the beard off of. Wait till they take that leather wig off his face. Boy, it's gonna be something serious, boy.
You never seen a forehead this huge. This thing is huge. Yeah.
Huge. It's gonna be huge, not huge. What can they prove? Oh Lord, big pressure.
Steven, me and mine aren't criminals. I was raised a scholar in Memphis, so I'm good. But I agree the system need to be reformed here. I know some good young people here. Damn shame is not being highlighted. I agree. Hell, I got family in Whitehaven right now. I got family in the North as well, in Hollywood. You know, my folks is Columbus. Yes, Columbus, Mississippi, Memphis. Fam, I used to go to Memphis every year. Every year, fam.
Man, tap in with me. You got some people coming in front of extra time. Man, tap in.
Yes, sir.
I probably know someone. Tap in with me.
No, don't tap in with you. No, don't tap in with Cyber. No, Cyber's no, heck no. You got them people wearing CMG shirts and everything, getting shot at. No, bro.
I used to think that shit was so funny. Hollywood. They got a Hollywood in Memphis. I ain't know shit about it.
Yes,
yeah, we used to
Hollywood on one side of Chelsea and the other side had Park and one side.
We used to hop in the slab and head up 7-8 every year, bro.
So lovely couture. Well, you know what? And I understand that. Like I said, I'm not trying to compartmentalize Memphis into it being a criminal city. I know it's good people there. I know a lot of people want things to be done right. I just feel like I was talking to a guy at my gym.
You feel like the law enforcement bought and paid for?
Not necessarily. I just like a guy at my gym was telling me how he works here. He works for Kroger. He said sometimes they got to drive to Memphis, and they need that's one of the only cities they need armed security for. And he was like, the people up there have when he get there, they will be putting stuff in stores. A lot of older people be sitting on their porch and just looking like these kids walking around with these guns and stuff. And they become so desensitized to the craziness, like they don't even say nothing. They scared. Like it's like these people who want a good city are scared for their lives. And it just seemed like the MPD it just seemed like so many people ain't doing nothing. They just ain't doing it. They're not even trying to help the city.
They ain't.
And so lovely to trust and believe. Birmingham ain't much better. Shit, when we got Damien off the streets, niggas they breathed a little bit. I ain't even gonna hold you. When them niggas took Damien and they started rattling off all them damn bodies that Damien had, niggas was like, oh my God.
Yeah. 21 bodies. He almost had as many bodies as how old he was at 22 years old. That's ridiculous.
Yes. This nigga Damien McDaniel was a damn fool. Shout out to Fairfield, but damn.
Yeah, but what I can't say so lovely is that now, because I'm not from Birmingham. Like Birmingham, they will round you up quick. Now Memphis is doing better, but look what it took for them to get there. Is what I'm saying. Like a lot of this stuff. I'm outside looking in. It seems like they're doing a little bit, but they trying to.
All right,
well, I'm from Birmingham, real West Side, baby. Goddamn Central Park, West Birmingham, Ensley, Fairfield, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
shout out to Birmingham. I'll leave that phone.
That shit is no joke. But I'm telling you, when they got young man, Damien was doing so much crazy shit, bro.
Yep.
Damien went up in the fire department, taking folk hats. He went up in the UPS terminal and took a man hat.
You heard we did the fire department, right?
Yes.
I'm like, he just walking with the people, just attempting to unalive them just for no reason. Like, bro, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, but shit, he was getting paid. He was getting paid. Now some of them shits wasn't, wasn't paid hits, but a lot of them was like little Mia Nixon over in Crestwood. Yeah, that was a paid hit.
But she, I mean, was that true? Was she was setting people up?
Yes.
Oh, she still didn't deserve that. What he did to her.
No, she didn't. Let me see if I can find a picture of little Mia Nixon, man.
Yeah,
Mia Nixon was a beautiful little girl, man.
She was just setting folks up, man. I don't know what they were these young folks setting up, like backdooring folks, man. You better stop that.
Yeah.
She's real pretty.
Yeah, matter of fact, we can go through it. We can go through it.
Yeah.
All right, let me go over here. All right, let's see here. We can always do a little content. Let's go. Mia Nixon. And the crazy part about it is niggas was trying to pin it on them EBE niggas off the east side. And them niggas, they said it off the rip. They knew who did it. So I ain't finna go too deep, but they knew who did it the next day.
Gun violence like this.
I am very angry that this once again has happened. And I'm going to say this also, that it does not just impact the family, it impacts the friends and the community as a whole.
I am very angry that this once again has happened, and I'm going to say this also. It does not just impact the family, it impacts the friends and the community. Leslie pointed out that there is no reason that Kimari shouldn't be here today. Her future was stolen from her over petty jealousy and a desire for revenge.
This was a young lady. She would be celebrating her 18th birthday today.
This was a young lady. She would be celebrating her 18th birthday.
What the hell going on, man? Hold on. I don't like this shit. We don't need no translator, fam. But I got y'all. This shit crazy. Let's see here. We're repeating everything. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's go here. Yeah. 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 We can watch this one right here. If y'all cool, let me know. But we finna go down a rabbit hole. This is Mia Nixon, beautiful young lady from Crestwood, got caught up in some gangster shit and couldn't come back from it.
Come get you for robberies and everything else. Don't y'all think they would have came and got me? Don't y'all think they would have got these phones and seen my location and seen where I was?
You was arguing with the girl. You trying to throw it on somebody else. You the one was mad about those sis. Where you in there? But I ain't said a fact. And several facts. Which one of your homeboys she set up? Because we already know that's you on them fake pages talking about what somebody set up. But y'all ain't set none of y'all set up.
So I'm just asking them the whole time, like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna be okay? Please just tell me, am I gonna die? I was like, am I gonna be okay?
Birmingham police asking for your help to find whoever shot and killed this young woman, Mia Nixon.
Police believe Mia Nixon was targeted, actually, and they say,
we know the streets are talking. We know Mia was extremely popular.
This episode contains mature themes, including topics of obsession, betrayal, and violent acts, which some viewers may find distressing. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised. In the early hours of January 10th, 2024, 21-year-old nail technician and budding stylist Mia Shardell Nixon was found lying in her driveway, fatally shot. Just minutes before, she had been on a Facebook Live, arguing with a man who claimed Mia had set him or one of his friends up. This might have been just another night in a tough neighborhood, except Mia's story had already been marked by bullets once before. She survived the first time, But fate would prove less forgiving on her second encounter with gunfire. Who was Mia, really? A talented, warm-hearted stylist with big dreams? Or something more complicated? A woman tangled in a dangerous double life? Today on Crime of Passion, we're diving into the chilling story of the murder of 21-year-old Mia Nixon from Birmingham, Alabama. It began like so many evenings do. Mia on Facebook Live, chatting casually with her followers. She often went live under the label of Story Times or Tea Times, where she'd spill the day's events or vent about personal drama. This night, though, had a tension in the air that was palpable even through the screen. At approximately 1:30 a.m., witnesses said Mia was broadcasting from inside her car, parked outside her home on Greencrest Turn in the Crestwood area of Birmingham. Midway through the stream, a man joined, hurling accusations at her, claims that Mia had set up one of his closest friends to be robbed or worse. He sounded furious, and Mia, never one to back down, fired right back at him. What no one realized at that very moment was that these words exchanged so freely online might seal Mia's fate. Just a few minutes after she ended her live stream, multiple shots were fired.
Birmingham police asking for your help to find whoever shot and killed this young woman, Mia Nixon.
By 1:45 a.m., police responded to a 911 call. Mia was found unresponsive in her driveway, gunned down only steps away from her front door. Little did she know that Facebook Live would be the final time Mia ever told her story herself. Welcome to Crime of Passion. I thank you, my viewers, most especially my subscribers.
So basically what happened was she was on Facebook going back and forth with some dudes out the east side. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when this shit happened, they automatically pinned it on the cats off the east.
Of that night, let's take a moment to learn who Mia really was to the people who loved her. Mia had a gift for hair and nails. She'd earned certifications. And by 21, she was already recognized around Birmingham for her creativity and precision. Her dream? To open her own salon, a haven where she could pour her skills and entrepreneurial spirit into something that felt truly hers. Friends and family often described Mia as a burst of sunshine. She had a radiant smile that could light up any room.
Yeah, we cool on all of that. Let's go to this.
Losing consciousness repeatedly.
This is the first time Mia got hit up.
One slug ripped through her right ear and exited near her right eye, leaving her deaf in that ear and blind in that eye. Mia's own words, paraphrased from her social media post. I heard bullets flying through my car. Next thing I know, I woke up with my car wrapped around a tree, losing consciousness repeatedly. Doctors told me if it had been an inch over, I'd be gone. God woke me up every time. It wasn't my time yet.
Where they put me in the ambulance truck, they put me on the bed, put me in the blah, blah, blah. So I'm just asking them the whole time, like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna be okay? Please just tell me, am I gonna die? I was like, am I gonna be okay?
This whole year I have gotten so much closer to God because you literally never know what day would be your last. I would have never imagined anything like that happening to me, but I prevailed over it all and came out on top. I had to relearn how to do my hustle and got better. I don't give up what nobody say. I'm strong as F. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, period. I wake up and thank God every day for showing me it wasn't my time and I got a bigger purpose to serve now.
The trauma was severe. She had to relearn simple tasks: eating, talking, walking. Yet despite it all, she remained grateful and outwardly positive. In a later Facebook post commemorating that frightening anniversary, Mia spoke about how she felt closer to God, how she was certain she'd...
So basically, Mia, she caught a case too. I think she was moving some D for somebody or something. But yeah, she was tied in. She was locked in with a lot of people that she probably shouldn't have been locked in with.
Paths with those same bullets again. And this time, they wouldn't miss. Speculation soon began swirling in the Birmingham streets that Mia was more than just a talented stylist. In October 2023, she was arrested on charges of drug trafficking. She posted a $40,000 bond, a sum that raised eyebrows among those who knew her. How did a nail technician manage to produce that much cash so quickly? It wasn't long before rumors and local gossip pegged Mia as what's colloquially called a setup queen. In Alabama street lingo, a setup queen is a woman who lures targets, often men flaunting wealth or status, into vulnerable positions. Meanwhile, her crew waits in the shadows, ready to rob or harm these targets. No official record confirmed Mia's direct involvement in such activities. But the rumors were persistent and loud enough that, when she turned up dead, many people assumed it was payback. January 10th was supposed to be just another night for Mia. She pulled up at her family's residence, presumably after a day or late evening out. Then came that ill-fated Facebook Live. The man on her stream, rumored to be affiliated with someone who had allegedly been victim to one of Mia's supposed setups, was furious. Some viewers recall him insinuating that Mia had orchestrated a robbery. She hurled back denials, but tension crackled in every word. When that Facebook Live ended, it seemed like only a matter of minutes before shots rang out. Neighbors or passers-by called 911 around 1:45 a.m., reporting gunfire. By the time officers arrived, Mia was unresponsive, shot at close range, with little physical evidence left behind. The killer vanished with chilling precision. No shell casings in sight, no footprints, no immediate suspects. It looked disturbingly clean. From the start, Birmingham police were clear.
Man, listen, Damien was a damn fool, man. And I don't know what he was good at, but one thing we know he was good at was this.
The killer vanished with chilling precision. No shell casings in sight, no footprints, no immediate suspects. It looked disturbingly clean. From the start, Birmingham police were clear. This was not a random drive-by. Mia was targeted. Investigators found no weapon, no immediate fingerprints, no obvious security footage capturing the incident. Family and friends were in shock. No one close to Mia believed she'd have enemies deadly enough to shoot her twice. But much of that was from the vantage point of people who only knew her professional or family-friendly persona. Neighbors mostly heard a single shot, or possibly two. But by the time anyone looked outside, the shooter was gone, like a ghost. Weeks went by and no arrests were made. The case hovered precariously close to going cold. Officer Truman Fitzgerald of the Birmingham PD made repeated public appeals, insisting that even the smallest tip could break this case wide open.
Nothing's too small. We know the streets are talking. We know Mia was extremely popular, but our detectives get that information.
So he don't play.
You have, please.
Yeah, Truman, he ain't no joke.
That's the mayor's right hand dude right there.
Yeah, he the liaison, and he done been at a quiet.
Yeah,
he ain't no joke. Facts.
Call that into Crime Stoppers.
The reality is that many individuals fear retaliation, and in certain communities, a code of silence reigns. Adding to the confusion, the same man from Mia's last Facebook Live jumped online again, passionately proclaiming his innocence. He questioned the timeliner.
Oh God, we just on live talking. If you seen the live, you know that that's serious. I'm like, you got some messages. Look, Jay called me after on new. Bro, before they even hit the internet, Lil Jay called me on my mama. Lil Jay called me Talking about the girl shot it. So you feel me? We like, you see we in the house, you feel me? Don't go to leave from all the way out there and go all the way to the east side. You feel me? That fast. That fast.
Till the person come back.
In 30 minutes. It be just normal.
In 30 minutes. That's what the
keep playing with. They ain't nothing on no true yet. Talking about the A. Never said we was in Atlanta. They in the A for now all of a sudden.
like
That fast. That fast. And the police come get you for robberies and everything else. Don't y'all think they would have came and got me? Don't y'all think they would have got these phones and seen my location and seen where I was? Them folks just surrounded the projects and got my home. They ain't showing my picture. Saying where he at. Police just surrounded us. Time out. Stop.
Hey, whole time they knowing who did it. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Playing me on God on that lane store. You see the girl had all typing on, and I ain't finna talk about her on Newcomb. I ain't finna say nothing else about her. But it's other going on with that little situation. Stop playing with me like that. Ain't no way this girl still in the car. 45 minutes after a lie, 30 minutes after a lie. So you think this girl just sitting outside? You think she just sitting outside in the car?
You saying she finna be outside her car waiting on us to pull up?
That's what I'm saying.
This girl got shot outside her
outside the car. And it went that many shots tonight. That's what's up close, real personal. Somebody made that girl come back outside, man. Stop playing me like y'all dumb.
He claimed he was being set up by rumor, just as some alleged Mia had set up others. Another figure also hopped on social media, pointing the blame right back at him, turning the spotlight on an entirely different circle of associates.
Someone was arguing with the girl. You trying
to... Vito knew too. Vito knew too. I hope they play this whole clip, because if they play this whole clip, hey.
Throw it on somebody else. You the one was mad about those sus where you in there. But I ain't said a fact. It's several facts. Which one of your homeboys she set up? Because we already know that's you on them fake pages talking about what somebody set up. Y'all ain't set none of y'all set up. Then, now I'm finna throw a real cross.
Here you go.
Hey, Peter, do you know youngster the Dunn said y'all did this, boy? Do you know youngster the Dunn is going around Birmingham?
Yeah. Yeah. Peter. I know Peter very well. I know Peter very well.
Hey, Hitter, let me ask you a question.
Then,
yes, sir.
So now that old boy, did he get pulled in for that, or did they just put it all on Damien?
Well, Peter was on a mission with Damien. Peter was with Damien at Hush Lounge. So he automatically got pulled in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Peter real name not Quan Lawler. So yeah. But listen to this.
Now I'm finna throw a real cross. Hey, Peter, do you know youngster the Dunn said y'all did this, boy? Do you know youngster the Dunn is going around Birmingham telling people y'all can't wait from architecture to Crestwood to do something like that? Told you, bro, it's apparent with them, bro. When them commit crimes, them go to throwing it on everybody else. It's them same group, and every time when them, it's rarely when they strike, but when they do strike, y'all don't see it. It's always somebody else did it. Ain't nobody did no like that doing that to no girls. Man, Lil J gonna do it, but he talk to her all the time. He could have been done if he wanted to do it. He sit on the phone with her all day. That's why he was on the phone with her. He always on the phone with his best friend. Yeah, why wouldn't he be?
All the mudslinging online only added to the chaos, with no conclusive proof of who actually pulled the trigger. Meanwhile, on Mia's own social media pages, the comment sections became a battleground. Some mourned her loss, remembering her as a kind-hearted friend. Others posted harsh accusations and calmer arguments, insisting that if she truly was involved in setting people up, fate had finally caught up with her. As of this recording, no arrests have been made, and no named suspect has been formally charged with Mia's murder. Officers believe she was deliberately targeted, but the precise motive and the identity of the shooter remain officially unconfirmed. Could it have been a retaliatory hit? Possibly, especially if the rumors of her involvement in street setups were true. Could someone else with a long-standing grudge have seized that chaotic Facebook argument as a diversion? Also possible, could it have been a personal relationship turned sour? A betrayal we'll never fully understand. No one knows for sure. The stark reality is that Mia was only 21. She had a future mapped out, opening her own salon, continuing to flourish in hair and nails, enjoying the love and support of friends and family. She survived an earlier gunshot wound that left her partially deaf and blind, only to lose her life mere feet from her doorstep. On social media, we often see just one version of a person's life. The truth can be more complex, a mixture of bright ambition and dangerous choices. Mia's loved ones are grieving, left with an avalanche of questions.
Yeah. We know. We know now. And this so when they say, Petey, youngster talking about, y'all did that to that girl.
Still haunts Birmingham's South Side more than a month later.
WVTN 13's Bryce Oselin spoke with an international filmmaker about what he discovered while working here in the state.
And would you say people in the streets are good members of society?
Don't try to singing us out. Everybody want to kill somebody.
The footage you're seeing is from the YouTube documentary, This City Eats People Alive, the most dangerous place in Alabama.
They find in the front yard. He hop up, try to go grab your Draco. Boom, shot go off.
The documentary, released on October 18th, has nearly 500,000 views on YouTube and an appearance from...
do the same thing to you, so why not do it to them? Why show them compassion when they
like Quan Paul and Damian McDaniel.
Then they pile up.
That's Petey and Damien right there. Yeah. That shit crazy work, man. That shit crazy work. And when all this shit came to head, a nigga with damn near 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel put this shit out and said that basically my nephew, they did this shit because they was pissed off that my nephew had got knocked down.
Yeah.
But they didn't do this because of my nephew. And these were my nephew partners, but they didn't do that because of him. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. My nephew went on that type of shit. He was on some similar type shit, but he went on, yeah. Man, listen, 2021 to 2024 was hell in the city. And most of it came from these niggas right here. Yeah. They locked up. Damien probably gonna get the needle. I ain't sure what's gonna happen with Petey, but Damien most definitely gonna get the needle, man. It's crazy,
bro. He getting the chair, bro. They gonna make an example of that cat.
Yeah, real talk. So they gonna bring the yellow mama back out.
Boy, what you say? Death Row Records.
Yeah, for real. And it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, they were my nephew partners, but he ain't really rock with Peter like that. They was cool, but they was like optimistically cool, or however you want to say that. Yeah, my nephew had to get at Peter a couple of times. But yeah, this shit crazy, man. But ever since they done got Damien behind them walls, man, shit calmed all the way down. Now it ain't perfect, but it's all that weird shit like what we be hearing in Memphis. Yeah, all that super hyper gangster type shit. Yeah, that shit didn't cool. It didn't calmed all the way down. Yeah.
Where Petey messed up is that, and there's just a lot of people, they get online and just talk, bro. If you go to court, you know you ain't got no defense, right? Like, but and then you get caught with the dude who doing all this unallowed. Man,
Right.
just shut up. Stop taking, man. These cats be in pictures and video. That's one of the reasons I got off social media, man.
Right.
If you pin something on me, you better get it off LinkedIn or something. Cause
Right.
I ain't able to catch me, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm off the grid like it ain't nobody business. He
Let me write
fool.
it down. LinkedIn. Man.
What'd
Shut
you
up,
say,
son.
Sight?
I said, let me write it down. LinkedIn.
You don't know my real name. Well, you do know my. I know yours too, though, Cypress. So yeah, don't get it twisted. But man, I appreciate you having me up. Cypress is never a pleasure talking to you. I'm gonna finish watching Power, man, and hopefully we go to sleep, we wake up, they done got it. But if not, it's always another day.
Well,
Yeah.
we ain't waking up to that. We already know that.
Man, shut up, man. All right, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, man. Y'all stay. Have a good night, everybody in the chat.
For sure, for
Good
sure.
morning, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. It's a shame these type of people don't get BTA. Yeah. This shit it's wild. I ain't gonna even lie to you, it's wild. And you know, my nephew, he was caught up in the midst of a lot of this stuff. And you know, you can't do nothing but try to talk to him and you know, get him to understand what's real and you know, let him know that, bruh, some of this shit you crashing out for ain't it. It is not it. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. You know, and then they just dropped a video talking about Lolo, Landlord Low. You know, y'all know I did a video on Landlord Low, and yeah. They said the dude that released that video of Landlord Low getting took down like that said he was a city councilman and he ended up getting arrested for sharing that video. Yeah. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
Wow, man.
Mm-hmm. But these boys was out of control. I ain't even gonna hold it. They was out of control, man. You got so many people. You got that's Lil Heat. He from my neighborhood. And you got Lolo. And he from the western side of town on the outskirts. Next to Lolo, who you got? You got Petey. And you got my nephew. Yeah. That's what they was on. And couldn't tell a nigga no different. You know, I talk to my folks all the time about this shit because you can't help but to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You get a phone call or folk come through and they just go to talking, you know, just random talking. And I get it. My bro, he don't want to hear he don't want to hear none of this shit. He just want to remember what it was. You know what I'm saying? The 10-year-old version of my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Right. And but you know, this shit crazy, man. He said he want to come on the show and give his version of the story and whatnot. And I told him whenever he want to, he can. But yeah, man. Sad situation. You think about it. You got Petey locked up, probably finna do life, if not 25 or more. And then you got Lolo, he out of here. And you got my nephew, he gone to glory. So it's shit, man. What can you do? What can you do?
Oh, it's just all sad ending. The bad part about this whole thing is all young people gone for something that they could have took another route.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. And this is the whole thing, man. You know, when I grew up, I hung around a bunch of niggas that, you know what I'm saying, I don't hang around no more. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Sherm. Sherm come in the chat from time to time, and he probably one of my day ones. And Sherm know. Sherm know. You know what I'm saying? When you grow through your teenage years, a lot of the niggas that you mess with in your teenage years, you're not gonna mess with in your 20s. Y'all grow up, y'all grow apart. And it's just a shame that these cats, you know what I'm saying, they grow up and they make life-changing decisions to where they can't grow apart. You know what I'm saying? You laying it all on the line for a nigga you might not even mess with in 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
You growing in the body, you ain't growing in the mind.
Right. Absolutely, man.
That's
Absolutely.
because they feel like they got life figured out, man. And ain't nobody tell them nothing. They feel the way they feel. And
Right. And they feel like they grown. They feel as alive as they ever felt in their life. You know what I'm saying? So they feel invincible. We done been that age before. When you get up in the morning and it's like shit, it's like this the beginning of life. You know, I done had them mornings as a young man. You get up and you like, oh shit, I'm finna take over the world today. And I know that's how they feel, but they on some whole other type of timing. You know what I'm saying? Emotions jacked up. You steady losing partners every week. When I say every week, I mean every week. You know what I'm saying? From my nephew to partner 23, you know what I'm saying? To Lolo, to Lil Alfred, all these cats, man, just gone. They just gone. They just like they never was here. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad.
It's sad, bro. 'Cause they young. You ain't blocked, Steven. You just don't never show up. I do drop the link. You just don't never show up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. Like, it's sad.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They get caught up and they just go, you know, you can't tell them nothing. Nigga do some of the type of shit that they do and they get a taste of what they get a taste of. Cause I can't go no deeper, but you know what I'm saying? And then the money start coming with it and it's like, bro.
And they get the big head like ain't nothing happened. As soon as something happening,
Right.
man, you like, bro, I tried to tell you wouldn't. You got it all figured out. Now if something happens, you want people to feel bad. And when all you had to do was listen.
Right. And then when shit come around and it's like, damn, Lil Alfred, they got Lil Alfred. They got LaMarcus, you know. And it's like you sitting there and you like, damn, you feeling bad for these kids. But at the same time, you like, damn, I'm glad they didn't get you, boy. But at the same time, you like, well, damn, how long is it gonna be? Maybe he can make it through this shit and actually grow up and do something different. The day my nephew passed, he made a post. And I can't remember what it said word for word, but it's basically, you know what I'm saying? I heard it's 100 bands on my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come and get it. I'm still trapping out of granny house, something like that. And yeah, that same day, bro. That same day. That shit crazy, man. And you can't just sit around and mope about it because, you know, that's what come with that lifestyle, man. You can't Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't, get whoever was responsible for it. I know enough to know that no, it just is what it is. And listen, the police knew it too. Because when it happened, they just stood there. It wasn't no sense of urgency. Niggas wasn't trying to, secure the perimeter or nothing. It was like, shit, they got white boy. They just like everybody else on social media. Shit, they got white boy.
Yeah, they just stand around. They ain't trying to save nothing. They ain't trying to find nothing. They got it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand where you going because, like, growing up in North Memphis, I done seen it, bro. Like, and to hear the mamas crying and they unzipping body bags, you gotta identify this person. They screaming and I understand, bro.
Yeah. It's different. It's different. Man, my bro, he down there about to pass out. But I can't talk to him like I can talk to y'all because certain shit he just don't want to hear about. And then my old partners, they like, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. Nigga, we old as hell, fam. We not finna do a bitch ass thing. But let these folks try to.
Sit the fuck down and get out of the way.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Man, you been damn fool go out there throw it away and you got kids that depending on you and you got things that you want to do, a little bit more traveling, you gonna go throw it all away.
Right. Niggas just be talking, man. Niggas just be talking. And, it's just sad, bro. That little stretch from 2020, I'm going to say 2020 to 2024. You know what I'm saying? My nephew, he died on the 3rd day of December in 2023. And that was a horrible day, man. That was a horrible day, bro. But yeah, he was one of many. He was one of many. Wiped out. Absolutely wiped out, man. And then another one of my partners that used to run with my nephew, another one of my partners' kids that ran with my nephew. Bro, they did him dirty, bro. They laid him out and then came back around and videoed it, and the shit hit social media. My partner couldn't take it. He just couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up overdosing, bro. So, man, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. I feel like I'm rambling, but I appreciate y'all. I really do. We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down, man. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Salute to everybody that came and pulled up and showed love tonight. Salute to Glenn for the $4.99 super sticker, man. But yeah, I think we're gonna go out with Low. Rest in peace to Low. Rest in peace to Lil Heat. Rest in peace to Nigel. Yeah, man. I'm gone. I love y'all, man. Real talk. I love y'all, man. Y'all know who I'm talking to when I say that. On behalf of Cypress TV, this is what Alabama hitter. We gone, man.
Used to be my dog until you crawled and got a head tap. my dog until he crossed me, got his head tapped. I can't beef on social site, that Facebook shit be fed out. Running with some Haitian shooters, hop out, just see dreads now. Put a nigga ass on Fox, hit left him on Fred Doubt. Some niggas bang for B, some niggas bang for C, some niggas bang for G. Well, get what, bitch, I bang for heat. Don't get in my car, you gon' swing that street. Don't get in my car, you gon' slang that heat. I'ma show you little nigga how to throw it in park, hop out that bitch and slang on feet. Geeked up all these perk, they got me dozed off. My bitch got a FN in her perk, these nigga hoes soft. You ain't never caused a crime scene, left the road closed off. Seen a nigga partner got chased down, that nigga drove off. Yeah, that other boy got hit up and he ran too. Every op I got shot on spot whenever I ran to. Niggas got my drop and spin my block, these niggas playing fool. Let me get your drop, these switches blows it like a fan do. I just rolled out this bitch a 1.5. Talking loud on internet, you see them, they get tongue tied. These niggas ain't gangsters, they just say it in they punchline. Nigga, I'm a trapper, I was serving in my lunch line. Yeah, made 100,000 bumping Jesus. Middle of the summer, the top down, I'm feeling breezy. I can make a op disappear, this shit getting easy. Bitch, you either fucking, if you ain't, then ho, you leave, and ain't no tease. Yeah, I done slammed P back from the north back to the south side. You ain't never ran down on the op and left his mouth wide. These niggas some house shooters, these niggas never outside. The white boy said beef, then grab a plate, nigga, it's chow time. Used to be my dog until he crossed me, got his head tapped. I can't beef on social site, that Facebook shit be fed out. Running with some Haitian shooters, hop out, just see dreads now. Put a nigga ass on Fox, hit left him on Fred Doubt. Some niggas bang for B, some niggas bang for C, some niggas bang for G. Well, get what, bitch, I bang for heat. Don't get in my car, you gon' swing that street. Don't get in my car, you gon' slang that heat. I'ma show you little nigga how to throw it in park, hop out that bitch and slang on feet. Where you going? Oh, God. Sit nigga ass down. Yeah. We ain't even till a nigga soul touch the roof on Lil T.
Yeah.